Hi, everybody. Welcome out to the Log Room, guys. Craft Beer Show. It is Tuesday, April the 1st, 2025. Jersey Johnny coming at you with me, as always. It's none other than Mr. Beer Samurai. Say hello, Mr. Samurai.
Hi. That's weird.
What's weird?
Well, it's sourdough bread day.
It is sourdough bread day. So, on that note, before we get any further,
this is not
for those who celebrate.
Well, I couldn't find it because
happy sourdough bread day.
Couldn't find it. We're not on the West Coast. You know, we're not in places where sourdough is famous.
Mm-hmm.
So I had regular bread and pickle juice, and that doesn't work. Just okay, never mind.
Well, you got to make the dough sour before you bake it. You can't make the bread sour after you cook it.
Okay, so I dip the dough in the pickle juice first.
That would probably be the smartest thing.
Okay.
So I went the easy route. I got a bag of sourdough pretzels.
Oh, yeah, you like your nibblers.
I love my nibblers.
Uh-huh. Well, that'll work.
And it's two birds, one stone. We're drinking beer tonight. I get some pretzels with it too.
Oh, I thought you were going to get a tattoo of pretzel.
No, I was not. And why would you ask me that though?
This is International Tatting Day. Actually, I think it might be. I don't know if that's tattoos. I think it might be making lace.
Maybe it is. It could be either.
It could be making.
Have at it for both of them.
Yeah. You know what? Get a tattoo while you're making lace.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. This is the way I look at it. If it does refer to lace and it does refer to tattoos, it's international. That would be like more the tattoo artist, right? Because they're doing the tatting.
They're doing the tatting.
Right.
So if you are making lace and he's tatting you, then you're both celebrating at the same time.
International Tatting Day. There you go. And if he's from Europe and you're from the States, then it's definitely International Tatting Day.
I just looked it up. It's actually about lace.
It's about the lace. So have at it making your lace today. Internationally, that is.
So,
and I also believe it's
well, it's something that's near and dear to yours and my heart,
mm-hmm.
And also my son's.
There you go.
National Trombone Players Day.
Happy National Trombone Players Day.
And I'm not even joking here because we all know that the joke on the show that is everything I have is in a box in the storage.
Because it is in a box in storage.
Well, the trombone's not in a box, but it is in storage. It's in a case.
It's in a case. Well, it's in a box that fits the trombone.
It's in a box-like thing.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
So for those of you who and the story, and this is not even an April Fool's joke. The trombone was developed off of an old French instrument called the sac-put.
The sac-put.
Sac-put. Yep.
Sac-put. And can you hear the German Shepherd, by the way?
Is he playing the trombone?
If he played a trombone, it'd be a little bit more, bearable.
Well, it's been a while since he's been on the show, so
it's been a while since he's been on the show. I gotta have to talk with my neighbor. I mean, I don't know, whatever. He goes outside to bark. They don't have to hear him. I do, but that's besides.
Well.
Anyway.
We should get like you, me, and 3 other guys to go and rough your neighbor up and get him to make the dog show. Because that's the dog's fart. Fart.
It's not the dog's fart. That's the dog's. It's not the dog's fault. It's not. It's not.
So you, me, and
my neighbor's nice too. I don't have a problem with my neighbor.
Yeah, but if we have some muscle, you, me, 3 other guys.
There you go.
Right.
Against one.
Yeah.
Just to talk some sense into him.
Just to talk some sense into him. You don't need to do anything. It's just having the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need to figure out where to get 3 other guys.
I just can't piss him off because his wife, they're from Oaxaca, Mexico, and his wife makes the most amazing mole. So I don't want to aggravate him because they won't get any more mole then.
Can I try the segue one more time?
Sure, go ahead.
maybe if we got, I don't know, where we're going to get 3 more guys.
Where can we find 3 other guys, Dave?
In case you weren't getting it.
Please welcome to the show our guests from Wander Back Brewing. Let's get them on the show first, and we'll unmute them, and then we can welcome them to the show. Chris, Brian, and Justin, how are you guys?
Great. That was seamless.
That worked. I love that. This amazing mustache.
I knew what he was doing. I was just prolonging it. I just wanted to see how long I could get him not aggravated.
We got a great mustache, amazing beard, and this amazing curly head of hair. I like this. We got some hair going here.
Chris, Brian, and Justin, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. It's been a while since we've had a fivesome on the show. So this is cool.
It was a short we had room in the locker room.
No, we can actually have up to 10. So yeah, and they're going to be small, but it doesn't matter anyway because once we're done with the show, people can rewatch it. But it's about the voices, right? It's about the audio. That's when it goes up on all the streams and everything else. So we're good. But,
Happy Sourdough, International Sourdough Day.
there you go. Right back at you. There you go.
Something for the listeners.
I left it on the floor. I could just reach in and grab one. You know.
I almost wish we talked sourdough before we were talking sports.
There you go.
Man, and if you've had it in San Francisco, it's not as. It's really hard to find it as good once you've had it.
Wait. Have what in San Francisco?
Sourdough.
Oh, sourdough. Right.
Sourdough. Yeah. Dave, my sourdough starter started off of a sourdough San Francisco starter that I had shipped over here. So yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. Cheers to you for that.
Thanks. Once you start feeding it with local water and local ingredients, it's no longer San Francisco.
Yeah. It starts tasting like
it's
Taylor ham.
Less and less. Yeah, exactly. No, pork roll.
Pork roll.
I was going to see if the three of them were going to yell at me for that, because we said it on the show many, many times. I grew up in pork roll. I now live in Taylor ham. Well, John grew up in Taylor ham. He now lives in pork roll.
Oh, funny.
There you go.
I love going into places up here and asking for pork roll, egg, and cheese.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
Well, I do it to be honest, right? That you will get less dirty looks in North Jersey ordering pork roll than you will in South Jersey ordering Taylor ham.
So, what do you guys consider North Jersey? I mean,
anything above 78.
Actually,
anything above the Driscoll Bridge, really.
Well, because I actually grew up in Central Jersey.
Right.
And
there is no Central Jersey.
Yes, there is. Anybody who thinks that it's an area where everybody down south thinks is North Jersey and everyone up north thinks is South Jersey, that's Central Jersey.
Tom's River, Asbury, yeah.
I grew up in Jackson. And the rule was when you grew up, if you could get both New York and Philadelphia stations,
that's it.
You're in Central Jersey. I listened to NMR and NEW growing up.
My family's from Roselle Park, and then Linden and Elizabeth over in Union County. Mm-hmm. And when they moved down here, anything north of Atlantic City was North Jersey.
That sounds right. Sounds about right.
It just depends on how far south you go as to where your line is, right? Yeah,
New Jersey Fish and Wildlife, they have it set. They actually do have it set. They've got it the Raritan and 70. Between the Raritan and 70 is the Central Jersey hunting zone.
Right. And that is true. Yeah, I mean, you could look at it like that. But if you're just calling it north and south, for me, and even years ago when I lived up in Bergen County, I always considered once you get over that Driscoll Bridge and you're heading down to the shore points, you're in South Jersey.
Oh, you mean Benny Hill?
Benny Hill, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, all right. I'm thirsty, and we got a lot to talk about tonight. So
I've already had a few sips of this.
I'm an open mind. We are all at the moment. I believe we're all at the moment. Please tell me if I'm wrong. If any of you are drinking something different, we were all drinking this beer right here, the Wander Back Lager, the 4.9% Helles.
That does not look like the Wander Back Lager, Chris.
Yeah. Well, we were waiting for you. You're all busy finding that pickle juice, so I had to crack something open.
I'm leaving the pickle juice right here because
it just had a dirty glass. That's what it was. It's the Wander Back Lager.
I'm leaving the pickle juice right here because if I drink all 5 of these beers, and if this is any indication, I'm probably going to drink all 5 because this is delicious. I may need the pickle juice for rehydration because I've got a 9:00 business meeting.
I'm just glad I'm not drinking line cleaner like John Hall.
Yeah, right.
That was brutal.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
That was brutal. That was definitely brutal.
Well, it wasn't not on the show, but I'm sure it was pretty brutal afterwards. We never did follow up with him, did we, John?
We didn't. We
should have sent him a card. We really should have sent him a card.
So, cheers, gents.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There we go. I got it there.
There you
go. Oh, that's nice.
That was very nice.
Very nice. It's a very nice Helles. I like that a lot.
I love how clear it is.
Mm-hmm.
I love how you can get that. You can really get the malts.
Mm-hmm.
And really make a showing. That's great.
That's with all of our beers. That beer is made with 100% these guys. Look, you see that?
Those guys.
Rabbit Hill.
Yeah.
So.
All the malt you use is from Rabbit Hill.
Yeah. If you actually look at the bottom of your 12-ounce can, you should see this one's beat up, but made with Jersey Fresh barley.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
So it is certified.
I was gonna do this like a moron. There we go.
There it is. Yeah.
So, no farms, no beer. So we committed to working with them. They're great family. Been working with them since they started selling malt.
I should have worn my my Tilted Barn shirt because that's exactly what it says on it. No farms, no beer.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And I would have been in line with John's glass selection today.
Yes. I went. My clothing is all Nashville. My glassware selection today is all. I went Rhode Island today. So this glass is Rhode Island. So.
I actually have one Nashville glass for one of the beers. So we'll get to it. Anyway,
Southern Grist is a great spot down there too.
Yeah. So good.
Love it.
Love it. We got a couple comments already. Let me throw them up and then we'll get going. We got Brian Boak chimed in. He said, I will be on and off tonight. Out of town. Friends stopping by to visit.
Out of town friends.
Out of town. Okay, not a comma.
He let the hyphens out. Right?
Out of town friends stopping by to visit. Cheers. Maybe back near end of show. Okay, there you go, Brian.
I still love seeing his logo pop up every week. I brings back some good
Monster
memories.
Mash, yes.
Absolutely. Gary Hink, pros from Denver, here looking for Skittlebrow.
Skittlebrow.
Yeah.
Someone's got a
Brian fill us in on Skittlebrow.
I'd say a little April Fool's fun we had. A little Simpsons reference put up on our socials today. So.
And Nancy Sorrentino said, David, I'll take one of your stouts, please. Do you share?
Yeah, and every time I share, she gets too damn drunk and then hits me.
I wouldn't share.
Yeah,
well,
she
or that much at least.
Also says on our can, beer to share.
Beer to share. There you go.
Right.
But there's no, sorry, Dan, no stouts tonight.
No stouts tonight. So
no stouts tonight.
There you go. So. All right. So let's kick this off before we get going. Let's some nitty gritty talk about Wander Back with the first question we ask. As you know, you watch the show, and we ask all of our guests. At least the first time they're on the show. What's the to your best of your recollection? What's the first craft beer you ever remember having? And it can be craftish, So, Chris, we'll go first with you.
Okay. First beer was Yingling out of a milk jug.
Fair enough.
I know it sounds like it's out of Superbad, but it was legit. My buddy brought it over, and we had to put in something. I'm guessing it came from a keg. Craft beer wise, it was probably it's a toss up between a Yards or a Victory. I started drinking craft beer in college. My sophomore year, I kind of started a bottle collection and just started seeking out all the local guys. And so I would say Victory Hop Devil or Yards Pale Ale.
Nice. Yards Pale or Victory Hop Devil. Very nice. All right. Brian, what were yours?
Almost the same, actually. I grew up on Yingling. Like my parents weren't big beer drinkers, so like if there's beer in the house, it was crap that relatives or friends would have left over, like blood or whatever. But then tried Yingling for the first time. I was like 16, 17. I was blown away. I loved it. And first craft beer was probably, I think, Hop Devil as well. I remember drinking it back in like 2000, 2001. And I was just like, what is this? This is way too bitter. This is just gross. And then obviously palates change immensely. But yeah, probably those guys there, definitely Dogfish, Yards, all the legacy local stuff.
Sure. Yep. Sure. Justin?
I'm a little bit older than these guys. So it was Yingling, but it was the black and tan. Specifically in the 6-packs, I remember that my best friend's brother was 5 years older than us. So you can do the math. And that's what we would get. And then like craft when the craft really came in was for me it was Dr. Said 60 Minute and Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Those were my gateways into the craft. All my brothers were drinking Miller Lights and Coronas, and I was seeking out the Pale Ale and seeking out the 60 Minute.
I love that you all brought up Yingling. Our buddy Doug was actually at the brewery on the tour today. And if you have never taken the tour, anybody who's listening, if you're not taking the tour, you have to take the tour.
Absolutely.
Do like Brian and Johnny, wear a hat, because you're going to get dripped on.
Yeah, you go down in those caves. Caves in the cellars, they're going to leak on you. So yeah,
we could be in drought. The caves are still going to leak on.
Yeah, you definitely need to see this brewery if you have any. If there's any nostalgia to you and you want to know how things were, and granted, not everything there is this old, but if you want to know how things were back in 1829, you're going to want to go check out that brewery in PA. Anyway, all right. And quickly, what's the first brewery? Anything, doesn't matter what it was. You ever went to?
I remember visiting. It was probably Yards in Kensington.
Okay.
That spot. If you got now Philadelphia Brewing, it was that before Flying Fish. So yeah, I think it would be Yards.
Yards.
You'd be able to get a case for 24 bottles, mix whatever you want for $24. And I was just like, I'm going back to college. I'm going back to school. On my way back to school, stopping there, get a case.
There you go. There you go.
What's your favorite presidential beer from them?
Oh man,
John and I have talked about this.
I can't remember. I mean, I know they still have them in the tap room. You can buy the bottles, but I actually can't remember there was the spruce tip one, right?
Yeah. That's the Thomas Jefferson.
But I can't
remember.
remember.
The Porter's Washington.
George Washington is the porter. I actually had one on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yep. And what is Franklin was one of them, right?
This is Benjamin Franklin one too. But
a couple of them would make it into the case, but it was always mostly Philly, the Yards Pale Ale, and then the IPA, the English IPA that they had at the time. That was the go-to. Yeah, my favorite Yards for a while has always been the presidential ones. I'll pick the George Washington. I do like the Thomas Jefferson though, but Jefferson was my favorite. But Brawler.
Yeah, Brawler.
Brawler's definitely was my go-to Yards whenever I can get it. In fact, whenever I walk in somewhere and they actually have Brawler, it doesn't matter if I haven't, if I have too much beer at home, which I always have too much beer, I grab a 6-pack of it. Anyway, Brian.
I don't actually remember first one. I know back in like 08, 09, my wife now at the time, girlfriend, we were starting to travel around a lot and visit breweries, and so it's probably like maybe Magic Hat number 9 up in Burlington, a couple of Maine probably. We started planning brewery like trips around breweries pretty early on. It's like 08, 09. That's quite a long time ago.
It's the only way I plan trips.
Yes,
yeah.
Whether the other part of the equation wants me to plan it around breweries or not.
Well, you gotta go see the country's
world's largest
matchstick or something.
Are you on, Dave? Are you on the right mic?
Am I? I might be on the left mic. Let's see.
So every now and then you're in a can. So
does this sound better?
Much better.
Okay. Yes, I was on the incorrect mic. I'm now on the one that you're going to hear. Anything that happens in the neighborhood now.
Yeah, if somebody drops a spoon 2 blocks away, we hear it.
Yes. And usually at some point during the show, the North Hudson Fire Department makes an appearance.
No, they haven't as often in a long time.
No, it's been. I think people are being,
a little more careful.
Yeah, maybe a little more careful. But when they go through, it'll sound like they're going through the room.
The room, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Anyway, and Justin, what was the first brewery you had?
Do brew pubs count?
Sure.
Yes.
There was a brew pub down here in Cape May County called Kokomo's. It was a brew pub right going into the island of Wildwood. They had the copper kettles, copper piping running through.
Oh, very cool.
So it would have been Kokomo's or Triumph. Right, probably the same-ish time for me.
All right.
Yeah, I'm like Brian. I can't remember for certain what my first one was, but I'm almost about 75% positive it was Weyerbacher.
Yeah, my first one was I know what mine was. My first one was in 1986 up in Montreal, and it was Molson. So.
Nice,
classic,
yeah.
So North America's oldest brewery, I think, right?
It might be.
I think it is. I think you're right. I think it is.
I think they predate England by a couple of years.
I think you're right. All right. So let's get some history going. So. Who wants to go first? What started? Chris will go in this order.
No, it's still Yingling. Sorry.
Oh, that's it. Oh, damn.
Yep, it is Yingling.
They got to update their marketing materials.
Either that. Well, maybe they're so pissed off they don't even count as part of the continent anymore. Who knows?
Anyway, all right, Chris, we'll start with you. What started you in craft beer other than drinking it? Or unless that was what started you in craft beer.
I mean, yeah, that really was, that was, I guess, around 2023, whatever.
Before you get going, I looked up Olson. It was established in 1786, so I don't understand how this came back with England.
Maybe the website doesn't like Canada.
Yeah, maybe. Kudos to Brian on that one.
There you go.
Okay, 1 point to Brian. We didn't tell you this was a competition, did we?
No,
man.
There you go.
Nice.
All right.
I will quickly defer to Brian once we get into history talk because he has the memory. But I'll get you up to when I meet Brian at least.
There you go. That's actually where I want to get. Till the three of you got together, met each other. Let's get you up to that. So, Chris.
So it was back in college. I was drinking all the craft beer from the area that I could. At one point, I was just saw that the value proposition, right? The ethanol percent alcohol for the $1 made a lot more sense. My buddies were drinking 3.5% beers, and it took them a 30-pack to get where they needed to get going. And I could get a 6-pack of an IPA and did the same thing. So it made a lot of sense to me, and I was liking the flavor. So I just kept on throughout college, stayed with craft beer, graduated, and I moved in with one of my college buddies, and he bought me a craft beer kit, a little make a brew homebrew kit. And I actually, it was funny. I pulled up my little notebook here, and I found the can. There it is.
Oh, wow.
All hop extract and everything was in there.
There you go.
What pale ale does it say?
This is a John Bull Masterclass.
I remember those. Man, I remember those.
40 pints. Just add water.
Yep, and boil. And then
So
pitch.
I brewed that way once, and then of course committed to a mash tun and started all grain right after that. And I was just homebrewing all throughout the aughts.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And I was homebrew. I started homebrewing with my previous business partner that I ended up starting Cape May with. So we were homebrewing together, and in 2010 we were homebrewing in his dad's backyard, and we said, "Hey, we can do this." We were drinking some beer from somewhere, and we're like, "Yeah, this is not any better than ours," but we hear that story all the time, right?
Yeah.
And so we decided to go for it, and we saw that there was nothing happening in Cape May, and we asked around, and everyone said, "Don't start a craft brewery in Cape May. No one drinks craft beer in Cape May County," and we went ahead anyway. And so Cape May Brewery started in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Then we started brewing 15 gallons at a time, and ramped that up very quickly. We had to go to 50 gallons, and same old story, 50 gallons, and then 3-barrel system, and then 15-barrel system. And that was by 2013 or 2012. And we saw the writing on the wall for the tap room legislation, really. Gene Mueller over at Flying Fish really helped push that through.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And so we had an empty spot next to us. We had 1,500 square feet and then 3,000 square feet. And then we rented an extra 1,500 square feet for a tap room. They passed the law, and we were off to the races. Then we needed beer tenders. So enter Brian Hink. Someone needs to serve beer, and hired him in 2013.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's your cue, Brian.
That's your cue, Brian. So what started you in?
Same deal. Just I loved beer, loved craft beer, loved the flavors. Pretty early on, realized that I couldn't get the flavors. I couldn't go buy locally what I wanted to drink. I mean, you go back to 2008, 2009. There wasn't a lot of good craft beer available in New Jersey, especially South Jersey here.
No.
And like seeing Yards or Brooklyn or Dogfish Head, that was a rarity. And so I started homebrew in 2010. Got a homebrew kit for Christmas and started brewing, and that was it. I was like, all right, this is what I'm doing. This is my life now. And started brewing, almost weekly for a bit there. And then when the taproom law changed, I always wanted to get in the beer industry. Taproom law changed to allow for tap rooms. And I was like, well, this is my chance to get into the industry, because I was always front of house coffee. I was always, barista by trade. And I'm in like my mid to late 20s at this point. And so I went down to Cape May and got a job behind the bar, and almost immediately was like, hey, I want to learn the production side. So like, days off, I come in and wash kegs, do whatever. And, immediately Chris was like, yep, come on board, wear boots, wear jeans, and wash kegs, fill kegs, do what I could. And then at the end of that summer, switched full time over to production and kind of just ran with it. I was not going to just wait around and let, Chris and everyone at Cape May let me ask me to take over more. I was like, nope, fuck that. I'm taking over more. I'm going to do more,
You'll go get it.
now.
And what you didn't realize is that they were very happy that you were taking over more.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just doing a lot of stuff that.
Look at this guy. We're going to
Look
sit
at
here.
this guy. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I had all these.
We can sit and watch him work all day.
I had all these stupid new employees that I became HR, so it was kind of a self-fulfilling thing.
How much trouble did Brian give you?
Oh no, Brian was great. I mean, he was a sponge, wanted to soak it all up. So he just wanted to learn everything, and I'm sitting there pretending like I know what I'm talking about, and just he took over. I mean, he was essentially head brewer within a year. Brian, I mean, when would you consider yourself head brewer?
I'd say within about 9 months.
Yeah.
I was going to say a week.
I wasn't one of those home brewer know-it-alls. I was very much sponge, taking it all in, learning what I could, and then within a year quickly realized that there was on the brew side, on the process side of stuff, there was not really I still had questions, of course, but Chris and I, we would find the answers together. We would do the research, we would talk through the theory and figure stuff out together, and so kind of just ran with it.
And it's funny, now I'm on the flip side where I'm learning everything from Brian because he's been a professional brewer for 15 years ish. 13. So I'm now the one that he's teaching.
So there you have it.
Now I want to open my second. Should I do probably Future Proof next, right?
I was gonna say Hugo would probably be
Hugo with the hoppy first before the
Let's do Hugo.
Let's do Hugo. Okay. I got a glass for that.
So Brian quickly left the tap room, right? So hired a tap room guy, and he leaves in weeks, months, and so now I need more tap room people. So enter Justin in 2014. He comes in and starts working the tap room.
And I came in in early 2014. I had previously known Chris and Ryan from Cape May because I worked at a very prominent craft beer bar that's no longer in existence down in the shore. On my
which one was this?
Spare time. Good Night Irene Brew Pub.
Good Night Irene.
I love that place.
I was a bartender Good Night Irene's for a very long time. Chris and Ryan from Cape May came on, and we had 2 taps for them out of 36.
This is why you look familiar.
I knew why you looked familiar.
Well, I have an extensive sales background. That's what I've done for most of my adult life, and I came on board in the tap room because I was a local bartender that knew craft as well as the sales, and knowing where they were going to go. That was hey, you're going to be our future sales guy, and that was my HR interview with Chris and Ryan back then. Was hey, you're going to be our future sales guy. I came in 2014, in April 2014, and by October of that same year, I had transitioned over into the sales side with another person, and we started just going from there. Just growing the footprint of distribution.
Yeah, it gets well up into North Jersey. Yeah, we see quite a bit of it up here.
Yeah. When I was there that first year, we were probably toward 12. Brian, you can correct me, but 1,300 barrels or so of beer. And when I left, it was, a lot more than that.
When I started 2013, that first year, we did 1,250 barrels, and then 2014 we did about 2,500 barrels, and then when Justin and I, we both left Cape May around close to the same time, 2022, we were doing 46,000 barrels. So a little bit of a growth.
A little bit of an increase in production.
When I started, we were doing 54 barrels.
A year.
That was only a partial year, though. So.
Yeah.
4 ounce taste of the beer you wanted to take.
4 ounce taste. You know what? Hey, I've been in the industry since 20 years, more than that at this point, 21 years. And the first I'll just add, I've said the story on the podcast before. My first experience was I walked in, this was before I started, right? I walked into Cricket Hill up in North Jersey.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
All right. And it was January and it snowed that day. It was the Friday tour, right? That's what they did. They only had the 3 hours from
filled
Friday.
in the potholes in the parking lot.
So I pull in the back and Rick Reed, Rick, he's shoveling snow. And so I pull up, I roll down the window and I said, it snowed out. You still have the tour tonight? He says, yeah, I think you should park right over there and go inside and grab yourself a beer. I'm like, all right, sounds good to me. So I parked, I walk past him, he's shoveling, go inside. No one's in there. He's alone. The first beer I had at Cricket Hill, I poured myself.
That's awesome.
And the rest is history. So there you go.
And Justin looks so familiar, by the way, because he has a past life as a magician that you may have seen live in Atlantic City.
Was there a name? What was your stage name?
Good question.
Audio problem.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
I can't hear you. What? Huh?
Hey, he's turning a little red.
Little Red.
But that's my blood pressure. Yeah, I was a professional magician by trade. I was a magician bartender at Goodnight Irene's. Justin Visible was my handle.
Just Invisible. I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's better than just an asshole, but hey, I go with that too.
I've had that for a while.
Oh, man.
I never got Justin Visible because Justin Visible. Shouldn't you be like Justin Invisible?
We can see him. He's visible.
Yeah, at the time there was
It's quite visible.
At the time there was a famous Justin magician whose name was Justin Incredible, and he did a lot of college shows and universities. And he went on to become Justin Willman, who Cupcake Wars and Magic
Oh, sure.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I was at the time because he was credible, I was visible. So yeah,
He was credible. You were just visible.
it's good enough for me.
Okay, 1 point for Chris.
There you go.
For embarrassing Justin.
Oh,
There you go.
God.
Are my pictures red?
But I'm gonna throw a point to Justin here for that shade of red. That's impressive. So we're all tied up, folks.
All right.
All tied up.
So we're drinking Hugo right now.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
What?
And-
Okay.
Did somebody just say bye?
Can you
That was my son. He's saying bye to his grandma.
There you
Da-da-da-da.
Did I mention Jersey Fresh?
Jersey Fresh. Now, down just below your picture by the camera, if you drop that down, you can actually click. No, it's not there. In the settings, you can click mirror camera, and not everything you put up will be backwards.
All right.
See, like it's backwards on Just Invisible.
All three of you are backwards. Yeah, if you flip your camera around, then everything. Well, there you go.
Ooh. Now
we're just waiting on Chris. There
you go. We're all on board now.
We're all on board. There you go.
Now I'm backward.
Now you're balanced. All right, now we go. But this is very tasty, and I'm not blowing any smoke by any means.
Just
Really
illegible.
tasty. Just illegible. There you go.
Can you talk about the hop bill in this? Because I am very curious about the hop bill.
Yeah, so Hugo, we wanted to kind of take like a pale ale and a lager and just mash together, and it was you have to be very very careful with your hop layering with a delicate beer like that. If you use something Simcoe, anything too like dank potentially, and you're just blowing the balance right out of it. You're losing all the nuance of the lager aspect. So you have to use hops that are able to be part of a delicate beer, but also show their character. And so we went with Motueka and Crush for this one. Motueka, I think, is just the perfect hop for any hoppy lager. Mm-hmm. It's just a great hop in general. It's one of the main hops in our IPA as well, perfectly cromulent IPA. But it's just too good of a hop for a hoppy lager that we had to get it in this one as well. And Crush was just really exciting. I'd never used it prior to this one, and it just seemed like it had a lot of potential in this like delicate hoppy beer. Enough character that it's intriguing for the pale ale drinker. It's maybe for that IPA drinker who says, I'm just kind of IPA'd out right now. Hops are hurting my maybe they're hurting, giving you indigestion or heartburn or whatever. Maybe you're just tired of hops. You've been drinking them for too long. And the crush kind of seemed like it'd be the right one to kind of bridge that gap. And we really kind of loved what it brought to the table on this one. Hot side, it's sapphire throughout most of the boil.
Nice.
And then just some late whirlpool addition of some more aromatic hops, and then crush and which way to go. So.
This is delicious.
This is really good.
This is really, really good.
Thank you.
And the reason I was so curious about the hop bill was how so many hoppy lagers tend to be so over hopped that you lose the lager. You don't. The lager's still there, like you said. The balance is still there. That's why I was very curious about this hop bill. I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's very tasty. Anything behind Hugo?
I put it in my hop glass.
Nice. Hugo is a play off of Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episode from like 96, maybe 95, 96 season, where Bart has the evil conjoined twin, and he was too much of a boy for Crazy Town, but he was too crazy for Boys Town. So they did the only humane thing they could and chained him to the attic and fed him fish heads once a week. And so this is our
only thing they can do.
Only thing. Makes sense.
No other option.
And so Hugo, it's too hoppy for Lager Town, and it's too much of a lager for Hoppy Town.
Hoppy Town.
I see what you've done there. How many of your beers have Simpson references to them?
Just 2 so far.
So far.
But 3 actually, if you count Skittlebrow from today.
3 Skittlebrow.
Yeah, it's not an actual. It's okay. Because that was the second time you've mentioned Simpsons so far today, and we'll see how many other references we come up with during.
Just go to social media. You'll see all the Simpsons and Seinfeld references that we are out there.
Oh, and Seinfeld.
Simpsons
and Seinfeld. Okay.
Are you going to make a beer called Mulva?
Not out of the question.
I gotta love it. Oh, anyway, all right. So now you're all at Cape May, and Chris has changed his name to Max Power.
I was trying to change mine to Visible, but I was not.
I had Jersey Johnny, the Beer Samurai, and just Chris H. So
you can change it, Justin.
Top left.
Top left.
Double dots.
Yeah, those little 3 dots above your selfie.
All right, you can explain to me what a PDF is next.
all the way top left. You see that little selfie of you in the top left corner?
Nope, not there.
Ooh.
It's all right. I'm not worried about it.
All right, there you
We
go.
all know now.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, the 3 of you are at Cape May. Max, you're you and Ryan, obviously partners, so forth and so on.
He found it. Okay.
Founded. And I found it. There you go. Just Invisible. There we go. And now, Brian, you're the only one that's left out. You feeling left out, or
he's thinking? He's thinking now. I needed some obscure Simpsons reference.
He's going to think of it. Yeah. So anyway,
Santa's Little Helper.
So I guess where I'm going is why Wander Back?
Oh, that's these guys. At least they start the story.
How about it?
Chris,
Brian.
Chris, he left in
Doctor.
the end of 2019. Justin and I, we both left 2022. We all kind of left for different reasons. We all kind of went off.
Yeah, I mean, why ever you left? I'm just saying why you know each other. You've worked for years with each other at this point, right?
Oh, yeah. And I have to ask this question: when you left, is that when Bog changed?
After. Well, after.
Oh, after. Okay, because it changed. Anyway, go ahead.
That's yeah. Dave said that he had to ask that question.
We talk about that offline, but
because I loved Bog. That's past tense. Go ahead.
You guys know the original Bog story?
I don't know the original Bog story.
No, go for it.
Beer.
We used to brew a cranberry wheat, and
you know what? I had the cranberry wheat
before
that
Bog.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It was tart, really nice and refreshing, and one day I switched. So the first batch I used was I forget if I actually used straight up cranberries, but eventually I was trying different cranberry juices, and I went with a concentrate, and it was way more concentrated than I had anticipated. And I came out with this sour beer that today would be fine, but at the time just was too sour for, I think, anybody's palate. And so I panicked. I had to, it was in a 15-barrel tank, but it was probably, I don't know, 10 barrels or so. And so I went to the ShopRite and bought all the country time they had in the ShopRite, brought it back, threw it into the tank, mixed it up, and the bog was born. We never brewed cranberry wheat ever again. And obviously we stopped using country time after that. We started buying lemon and sugar, cane sugar, and making it ourselves. But that was the root. As all great things, that's how it was invented.
I would say, yeah, every great thing is a mistake in the first place. You know, and absolutely.
So they say the greatest sentence in science is, "Well, that's funny."
So back. Oh no, I got to do this now. Back to Wandering Back.
Yes. Brian and Justin.
So Brian, you were saying that Mr. Max Power left in 19, and you and Mr. Visible left in 2022.
Yeah, I mean, so Chris was gone for a couple of years there, and I was trying to find my next, where I was going. At this point, I'd been at Cape May for 7, 8, going on 9 years, and I would always check in. Chris and I would go out and play disc golf pretty regularly. It was during the heart of COVID time, so there wasn't a whole lot you could do. So we'd go out and we'd play disc golf. We'd go walk through the woods, throwing frisbees at aiming for baskets, but usually hitting trees. Yeah, and
the game works. Yeah,
that's disc golf for you. And I would always talk like what's going on, what's happening, where I'm going, where he's going, and everything. And I was like, "What are you doing? You doing anything?" No. He had a son who's was saying goodbye a little bit ago to his grandma, and so he was just happily at home, stay-at-home dad, and wasn't getting back into the industry, had no interest. And I was like, all right, fair enough. If you do, keep me in mind. Justin and I would start talking what he's thinking, what I'm doing. We've been in this for so long now in this industry. Where are we going? What are we doing? And Justin and I, we started to get more serious with our conversations of what it would look like, what it could look like, where we'd go, what we do. And it got to the point where we were like getting pretty serious with what Justin and I were talking about. And it was kind of like, well, Chris was my professional mentor, taught me everything as far as business, how to handle myself in a professional setting, professional brewing. I looked up to the guy immensely, still do look as in a Karen tense, definitely. And it was like, I can't decide to open a business or not without seeing if Chris has any interest in getting involved with this. And so, Justin and I, we really spent some time to hone in on a potential business plan and kind of ideologically what we were thinking it would be. And went over to Chris's house, sat down in his backyard and kind of pitched it. And, he was like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. And here we are.
They wore me down.
How long did it take, Max?
How many? It was better. How many beers in were you?
None.
None. Yeah.
It might have been morning that they were there.
Oh, jeez.
They were.
All right. How many pork roll sandwiches were you in?
Brian doesn't eat pork, and Chris is a vegetarian. So
I'm about 1,000 here.
Yeah.
Hoagies.
Okay. John has lost the point. John,
I'm -1.
You're -1. I'm 0. All three of you are 1. So
it was easy. What else was I going to do? I guess I owned a brewery for 10 years. That's pretty much all I knew. And these two guys who are the smartest people I know in the industry, who helped grow Cape May to what it became, were asking me to get into a new brewery project with them. How do you say no to that? Right. It's I'll just hitch myself to that wagon and let them take it off, and just be there to help.
There you go.
Right. And then why the name?
Yes.
That speaks to the whole journey. Brian and I were working on this project, and then Chris came on board, and Chris had been out now for a couple of years, and we were starting to figure out, like, okay, where are we going to be and what's our name going to do? And we kept going back to the word Wander. And we had different iterations of Wander and Wandering and all these other things that went with it. At one point, we were the same name as a really big cheeseburger burger chain.
Whataburger?
Oh, yeah, Wander. What is it, Brian? You know,
Way back.
Way back burger.
Way back burger, yeah.
Way back.
Oh, they got great shakes. If you were a milkshake brewery, then yeah, you should have done that.
But we kept coming back to the word wander, and we were wandering back to each other. So it kind of came to fruition that way. And I joke that it took 18 months to come up with our name and our logo, but it took 18 months to come up with our name and our logo.
Very nice.
That's great. That's great. I mean, it's definitely a cool name, and I love the logo too.
Yeah. Also, I mean, to be honest, Dave, every other name was taken. So
there's always that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do love the cans. I love the layout of the cans. Who does the layouts?
It's mostly Justin. It's kind of running point on all of our cans right now.
Yeah, but just like the visual is amazing.
We do everything collectively. You know, it's like, because we all have a different perspective on the beer business, on the retail business, on the consumer business. And by accepting each other's different perspective on it makes us successful, right? So, like, I consider myself a color guy. You know, that's what I love is the colors, and I can throw it out there, and then
especially
Brian
red.
Right.
Right.
Brian gives feedback, and then Chris will give feedback on design, and we'll just take it from there. And like, it's a collaborative effort on almost all fronts with this business.
And it kind of has to be, because that speaks a lot more, I think, personally. And I've in anything I've ever done, especially in this industry, collaboration is definitely, you get one point of view, and it could be fine, right? But if you get multiple points of view, it speaks to a lot more of an audience. So that's how I ever feel about it. So
yeah, it's like even on this show, John's strength is running the show, and I'm the talent. So that's the way this works.
And he's a humble guy, a very, very humble guy.
Perfect pairing.
Exactly. Yes. Brian Boak just commented. He said, "Speaking of a mistake, Wooden Beanie was created due to a packaged keg over-carbonated Abbey Brown." There you go.
Oh, there you go.
And a great beer it is.
It
Brian.
It is.
So, yes.
He still brews it.
Still brews it.
We have at Cape May, it was like our second batch or so. It was really early on, and I used a bag of grain that we had won at a homebrew competition. So
really?
you win the homebrew competition, and we got a sack of some pale malt, and so I used it to make this batch, and it was stale. It barely crushed. It was just terrible grain. And so I got horrible extract, of course. And so we didn't know what to call it. We had this real light beer that was hot, kind of like an IPA.
Did you call it Coors Light?
We ended up calling it experimental batch, whatever the batch number was, right? Experiment 78, something like that. And somebody actually does remember, because for years we had regulars saying that was the best beer we ever brewed.
Oh my!
I'm like, no, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
It really, really was not.
But because you can't get it, it's the best beer.
It's nostalgia, right? They remember what it tasted like. They liked it that day. It must, and it can't get it again. It's definitely beer gets better the longer you haven't had it.
Yeah. Well, it's like for our generation, it's like disco, right? Disco still sucks. To us, it's just nostalgia now. We like it. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well.
Yep.
Exactly. We'll see. All right.
I'm almost done with this.
I'm almost done too.
It's going down so damn fast.
That's really how we try to
make a joke, and I'm not gonna. So
you're gonna make a Mulvihill joke?
Cracked another one. So
yeah.
You say that when it goes down easy. We want all of our beers. Like, that's kind of like our mantra for the way we approach the beers is balance.
You want all of your beers to be. Never mind. I'm not going full on Mulvihill there.
No, don't please don't.
Yeah, we just want them all like balanced and drinkable. Like, when you're done that can, when you're in the pint, you want another one. You don't hesitate and say, I don't know what else is in the fridge or what else is on tap. We want you to say, yeah, I'll have another one.
Yeah,
you're thoughtlessly. Like,
Yeah,
just
these
crap
beers
out
are
of it.
tasting like I'm going to drink all 5 of them. I
got a feeling we're probably going to wind up having all 5 of them.
Because there's
I
no
mean, they're
way.
all 4%, 5%. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
And that's part of that.
And the last one is 6.2, and it's only a 12-ounce can. So
Yeah.
Oh, crumb it. I got one of those in the fridge. We're good.
Yeah, we try to make them so you can drink a liter at a time, right? That's
how
even A2 risk management.
Exactly.
Man, this is another beautifully clear beer.
This is beautiful.
Look at this.
Really, 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 really nice.
Brian was
Got a
very
nice head on that.
I mean, Dave, do you
Brian can talk
expect,
about this when
do
it
you
comes to
expect a
clarity.
lager? Do you expect a lager to be cloudy?
I'm not going to answer that.
Hoppy Pale's got a little from the dry hop. It's got a little haze.
Yeah.
Which it
A
should.
little bit.
Yeah, we
But
don't filter the Hugo.
I'm going to deflect that question by saying, I love this graphic. Explain the graphic here, Justin. What is this, like someone's rug?
No. So
I love this.
When we were going through all the iterations of our logo, we actually paired up with a great artist out in Utah. Phil is his name with 2 L's, and he has this like very, very big vintage like feel for national park signs and that retro kind of futuristic feel to his artwork. And he designed a couple of those for us, where it was like a circuit board. It's a circuit board, and that one has hops in it. We have one with wheat as well. And I always joke around that I have 2 business partners. One is an android, one is a robot. You decide which one's which.
There you go.
But it fit with that style of beer, the symmetry, the lines. It just fit for the future proof. Color.
I see the circuit board now that I have my cheaters on.
There you go. Going to colors, Brian's favorite color is brown, orange, and yellow. So like 1970s Padres. And so we, played with the warmth and the saturation of those colors, and it gave us that can with that artwork. And so we have a new Pilsner coming out, our Italian Pilsner. It's the same kind of idea of symmetry and geographic line to it. So it just works for that style.
Yeah, that's a beautiful can.
Brian would just paint his house that color if he could.
All right.
And
So now,
I think he has at one
I
point.
think he did.
all right. So,
Right?
It was brown for a while. Yeah.
all right, so I'm going to hold this can up again. And Justin, you just said the late 70s Padres colors.
Yeah.
All right. So brown, the white,
Maybe
or late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. All right. Now hold up. Now we had Hugo before, right? Or was it Wander Back?
No, it was Wander Back.
Wander Back.
So hold up the old can.
Hold up the
Wander Back.
old can of Wander Back that you had.
No, the old can.
That's what Brian has. Yeah, Brian's holding the old can up.
All right. So
then it was Hugo. Then it was Hugo.
then.
The old can of Hugo.
There you go. All right. So hold that one up. Yeah, that
This
one.
is
Yeah.
this is the opening day. Hold on, I have to switch my picture. Right? Is that what I got to do?
Yeah. Oh, you could leave it that way too. You know.
So, yeah. So we actually made a throwback version of Wander Back Lager can in Philadelphia 1980s throwback colors
There you go.
for MLB. Just using the same design, just changing the colors up a little bit.
There you go. All right.
These guys are all digitally printed.
I was going to say, you're using the digital printing guys?
Yep.
Which, if you don't mind me asking, which company are you using?
We use Heartprint.
Heartprint.
Heartprint, yeah. Okay.
So what's really nice is you can order a row of your pallet of cans in another color. So we got that Philadelphia sports team color.
Well, them and another one, you can order, like, if you only want to, you can order 100 cans. You don't have to order 20 pallets. You can order whatever you need.
Yep.
Right.
And it's the same. Yeah. That's the beauty part of that. We were thinking about doing that too, but we never did.
The other good thing about those cans that you're holding right now is the tactile feel, which is one of those happy accidents.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brian and I, more so were against like the gloss cans because it looks fake and plasticky.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. I
So
don't
we
like
went
that
with
either.
the matte. We went with a matte finish, but when you're holding that can, you get that extra sense of tactile when you're holding the can. People say, like, "Oh my god, I love how that can feels when they're holding it."
It's really, Anybody listening to this, watching now, rewatching soon, listening to this on any of the podcast apps, these cans, if you come across them, they're really, really, really well done.
Yeah, and I love the way these cans feel in my hand.
I'm loving. Yeah, no, it's true though. No, he's not lying. It's really well done. It's not just your typical label, like
that
everybody else.
That was meant for the joke, but it's actually the case. But it really is,
and the feel of them, and I felt them too. Like I mean, I first started talking to them back at the CBC in Minneapolis, like 3 years ago in 22. And just never made the jump to it. But it's fantastic. It's really well. I really like them a lot.
We made the decision early on when we started this that one of our pillars of our business model was to be sustainability. And we decided that we were going with this digitally printed can from the gate because it's 100% curbside recyclable. Mm-hmm. We didn't go with a can with a label because in order to recycle that, you got to take the label off. We knew that we had to pay more, than a bright and a label to get these cans, but you can throw it in the recycle bin and it's going to get recycled. So, that's why we went like this. And then the happy accident is the finish gives it that tactile feel.
But it's not. I mean, if you add a label to a can and a lid, it's negligibly more per unit.
Yeah, it's maybe 10 cents more.
Right.
It's not astronomical, but we do pay more. We do pay.
Oh no. Yeah, it's more, but it's not $1 more per unit.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
But as cool as the cans are, the liquid inside, damn guys. Mm-hmm. This Pilsner here
let's get back to the liquid. This
is crisp as fuck.
You know what? And that's a technical term.
It is
on this show.
Yes, it is.
All right.
This beer, this is Brian's baby right here. Like this is all Brian.
Brian, I don't care how many hours you were in labor. This was worth it. Man,
this is a very, 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 very good Pils, Brian.
I think
I'm not blowing any smoke by any means. I'm really not. I'm not just saying that for this show.
Yeah.
And I honestly, you will never hear me give an accolade like that on this show. If I don't like something, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna say that's good, or just not even say anything. Just take a sip.
Sometimes he'll go, "Oh, that's tasty," and I can tell by the way he says that's tasty if he's lying or not.
But yeah, I don't give any false. I'm not like you don't have to give me kudos or anything for doing it that way. But
because when he says that's fantastic. Tasty, it could be bad tasty.
Yeah.
So it's not lying.
I didn't say it was good. I said it was tasty, right?
Yes. But this is
very, very, very well done, Brian.
This is fantastic.
Very tasty.
So kudos.
It's very tasty.
Brian, walk us through that because that's another. Obviously, they're all 100% Rabbit Hill malt. That's their Pilsner malt, Brian.
Yeah, this one's. I think this one. Yeah, this is the only one that's 100% their Rabbit Hill Farmhouse Pilsner malt.
100% Pilsner malt.
Rabbit Hill Pilsner malt.
No pale, no crystal, no nothing. Just all 100%.
Yeah, 100% Pils. And it's just a nice showcase for the Helles, the Wander Back Lager is a great showcase of their malt in general because it's obviously a lot less hoppy than this one is. But we use a couple different grains in that one to show off the malt complexities, that subtle like malt sweetness. But on this Pils here, yeah, it's 100% Rabbit Hill Pilsner malt, and it's just got that nice crisp crackery finish to it. It's got that like a little almost like sourdough finish to it on the.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah. Point for Brian. Brian's now in the lead. Actually, I was remiss for not giving Chris a point earlier for actually being prepared with sourdough. So we'll get to it. Justin, you got some catching up to do.
That's also Brian's lunch every day is sourdough nuggets.
I'm a Hers guy though. I eat the Hers sourdough nuggets.
I can go get the starter out if you want to see it.
We're getting the competitive dude.
Oh, there you
go. I'm not competitive.
You should have done that when you're in the green room.
That's the slogan of the competitors. I'm not competitive.
Not for nothing. We have never had a sourdough starter on the show.
No, we have not. It would be a first.
That would be a first. This is absolutely delicious. I love how you get so many Pilsners that finish, that wash, where you'll get like, I don't know if it's like a tannin out of the malt or something will take it over and you'll get something that's just not right in the end. This has this finish on the malts on this is just so clean and pure. This is lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, a Pils. Anytime I'm drinking a Pilsner, I want that crisp, dry finish. That feedback loop, right? Where you're thirsty, you take a sip.
You need another one because you're thirsty.
And then about 10 seconds later, the dryness just dries your palate out. And you say, well, I need another sip of something. And take a sip of your Pilsner, and it's gone in 2, 3, 4 sips because it creates that feedback loop.
Yep.
Yeah.
It makes you want to drink more of it. And with that, with a beer like this, it's all about that. We kind of throw balance aside on this one because this one is definitely not balanced. It's crisp. It's not accurate on the bitterness, but it is assertively bitter. We do a decoction mash on each of our beer, on all of our beers.
Nice.
Just a single decoction on the mash out for this one. We go for a very dry mash profile with this one. We want the beer to finish dry. Finishes like a 1.8 on the Play-Doh. And it's dry, it's bitter, it's crisp, it's zesty. When I describe this at a tasting when I'm talking to people, I don't want to say bitter because that turns people off if they're not used to a Pilsner. So it's got that zesty, that little in the back of your palate there, where it makes you want to drink more. Sure. Almost lemony zest rind action going on with it.
With just a little bit of the pith, just a little bit.
Yeah, you need that lemon pith. If it's just lemon, the acidity portion of it, you're kind of missing out. You need that another balance point. I think with a Pilsner, it's like think of like a white wine where you're looking for tannins for the balance aspect of it. It's not just dry. You need for this one, we're looking for the hops to play like tannins. We're looking for that decoction that play like a tannin aspect to it. They add that layer, that different element that you're looking for, because otherwise it's just dry. Like we need things that counter play off each other in there.
Right. And I love the fact that for a good at least 30 seconds, the salivary glands are going once you've finished. They're just
they are.
You're nom nom nom. It's well. That's
speaking of nom nom nom. Hold on.
Yeah, it goes great with that.
Yes, this is fantastic.
So I was getting my.
He's got a Bolero pack there. He's got
Bolero adjunct.
So putting that package together, I'd send you guys some beer. Well, I didn't have to, but sent you guys some beer, and those were my last 2 Pilsners. So I can't partake in this Pilsner tasting.
Well, we thank you for the sacrifice. Yes. Okay,
really thank you.
Yes.
Well, don't thank me yet because I'm just going to move on to. And I'm real.
You're Italian Pilsner.
Let me apologize to all the listeners who aren't watching this because I keep showing stuff to the camera and they obviously are just what's going on over there.
Well, if you notice, we read what you put up. Forza
Pilsner.
So this is our Italian Pilsner.
And this 4.4.
Is that why it's Forza? Because it's 4.4.
Why is it 4.4?
Forza is let's go like in
like the Force. It's
Forza Ferrari. Forza. There's a
Forza Ferrari. Yes.
National soccer team. I don't know what their slogan is, but Forza Ferrari. Let's go Ferrari. Make me proud, Ferrari. Mm-hmm. Forza is loosely translates to like let's go, make me proud. It's an Italian Pilsner that we just canned up yesterday.
And anybody who's only listening is not. They're not seeing Justin completely fondle the can, showing off the beautiful pattern on this one as well.
He's
my God, it's gone! He's an amazing musician.
But you can see what we did on this one, that little shimmer there.
Yeah,
kind of like another digital print, nice little thing you can do with that.
Oh yeah, no right, yeah, and the spot gloss or whatever.
Yeah.
It's actually spot metallic.
Spot metallic, it is.
And so what we did, we took the Ferrari badge that you see on with the dancing horse, and if you make it symmetrical, it looks like this shape, and then did a repeated pattern that has symmetry to it, similar to the future proof can. So it kind of falls in sequence with that style.
Love it. That's
and then if you look at the colors on the badge, they go this same order on the Ferrari badge too. So it's our homage to Ferrari for Brian.
And it's 4.4% because the GOAT himself, Sir Lewis Hamilton, is a Ferrari driver, and his number is 44. So,
44.
You know.
There
we go.
you go.
Yeah, Brian, if we go to sports talk radio mode, we can start talking F1.
There you go.
Oh,
Curling.
I'll get my younger son on here, and
I'm out.
I took a road trip with him, and I learned more about F1 than I ever cared to. And then we drove past Talladega, and then I bored the hell out of him with NASCAR. So I got my revenge.
It's only left-hand turns. That's why.
It's all
Well, that's why I've always been big fan of Emerson of Fittipaldi's. Because when he won the Indy 500, they asked him if he had a strategy. He said yes. Drive fast, turn left. And then NASCAR adopted that as a slogan after.
I loved Emerson Fittipaldi. It was great.
Oh, Emo was hilarious. He was one of the biggest cut-ups on the
We're showing our age
circuit. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I was a huge
in the 70s.
I was a huge AJ Foyt fan, so if that'll tell you how old I am.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are the oldest on the show right now. Well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think I'm the oldest on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But
Justin, Justin hasn't revealed his age.
Ryan
Ryan and Chris kind of have by saying
Yeah, there. Yes.
Justin, he's a magician.
I'm older than them. I'm older than them.
Well, we know that.
We kind of figured that one. So
anyway.
no, but this is so. Well, describe Forza to us.
Yeah, Chris, go for it. Yeah,
not the word. We've already talked about the word. The
beer. Yeah.
I'm gonna defer to Brian because he's been so intimate with it. That you don't. I mean, you can still drink it, but
we get it.
Yes.
This isn't a combing the yeast out of a beer, is it?
No.
Oh, okay. Not that.
And even
there's one worse than that, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, there's one worse than that. Please don't.
I
still haven't had it. I will drink it one of these days.
I'll try it.
I had that.
I think I have actually.
Bad.
You have, John. What are you talking about?
No, not that. I'm talking about something else.
But I like to let the designer, the brewer, the brains behind the beer. I think he's gonna be the best to describe this beer.
Look at this, and Chris has gone and actually outed his age right there.
Max Power, 42 years old.
Yeah, with Forza, so we wanted a beer for this like early spring, going in summertime, and Italian Pils is kind of just perfect for that, where it's it's a Pils, definitely. It's like a North German stylized Pilsner that was brewed in Italy from a small little brew pub back in early 2000s, and made the Tipo Pils, was a sort of Pilsner back in the day, and very famously Matt Brindleson of Firestone Walker fell in love, brought it up stateside, made Pivo Pils, and
Pivo's amazing. Love Pivo.
It's such a great beer, and it's kind of like with like Hetty Topper back when they were brewing where the Prohibition Pig is now. Like they weren't setting out to make a New England IPA; they were just making an IPA. They had different water chemistry, they had different yeast, they did a couple different technique processes, and it made a whole new beer, launched a whole new style.
But what's amazing at that, and not to cut you off, and we said it before on the show, is that Hetty Topper is so far from your standard New England IPA now.
Yeah.
And it was the prototypical New England IPA when it was first invented. So
absolutely. And likewise with our Italian Pilsner, if you were to take this over to Italy and bring it over to the totally blanking on the small little brew pub that made the Tipo Pils, you bring them this, they'd be like, what is this? Like, this is not my Pilsner. Right. As we do, right? We take inspiration and we kind of lean into, I lean into this aspect, you lean into that aspect, and we put our own spin on it. Like music or like art or like, cars, like anything that we can sculpt.
Simpsons, Seinfeld.
Yeah, we're going to put our own spin on it there.
Which is interesting. I just looked up Tipo Pils, and it's Birrificio Italiano.
Yes, that's it. Birrificio, yeah.
And, by the way, we do have viewership in Italy.
We actually
we really do. We really do.
We really do. Well, because I did the show live from Italy a couple of years ago.
And people picked up on it. We have listenership on the audio podcast platforms in Italy, but we do have some viewership too. For the
so they're going to love that we've brought up Enzo Ferrari and bringing up Ferrari and the football team.
Yes.
But so just be careful in the way you pronounce things, otherwise they'll call you out. They absolutely will.
And they'll be happy to laugh at it while they're doing it, not at you, at themselves and just in general. But
Yeah, they love it.
they're great guys. They're great guys.
Nice.
Anyway,
Nice.
that's awesome. I get it now. Okay, I'm gonna pause on any future things that we're talking about going forward here in the show, and I'm gonna say it right now because anybody
that's kind of the definition of pause. But yeah, okay,
right.
Go ahead.
There you go. And ask you this question: anybody that's watching, anybody that's rewatching, anybody that's listening, on the audio only, how far is your distribution, and where can people pick these beers up? Are you all throughout Jersey? Are you just in South Jersey? Are you
even distributing yet? Where?
Justin?
That falls into that.
Just Invisible, 45
10/12 of years.
and 12 years.
Which means you're born in January?
May.
Oh, the other way.
Yeah,
I went
the
the
other
wrong
way.
way. I went the wrong direction.
So you'll be 46 in May.
I need to flip my video now because I went the wrong direction.
Yes, Dave. You and I are by far the oldest.
By far the oldest.
Our distribution footprint right now is like Burlington South. So Southern Burlington County, Camden County.
Oh, you
Gloucester
distribute
County.
the Burlington Coat Factory? That'd be awesome. We got a lot of them up here.
Listen, if they have a liquor license and they keep it cold, we'll go there. So Burlington South, so Camden County, Gloucester County, Cumberland County, Cape County, Atlantic County, and a little bit of Salem County now. So that southern part of New Jersey is where we're at.
Gotcha.
The belly of the beast.
Gotcha. So
I mean,
and the tail, the belly and the tail.
It's us, right? It's just us. So we're the ones that are going to the stores. We're the ones that are taking the beer to the stores. We're the ones that are doing the tasting at the stores. It's what's old is new again, right? We talk about like what's old is new. And if you look at yards 30 years ago, we talked about yards earlier. Tom Kehoe was taking the beer on the shoulder to the 13 bars in Philadelphia.
Absolutely.
And delivering it himself. So it's like that same homage to that. We are the ones that are taking the beer to our stores. We're the ones that are delivering the cases. We're the ones that are schlubbing the kegs down the steps into the weird basements.
I know what that's about.
Yeah. It means more at the end of the day.
Yeah, it 100% does.
And costs less.
That is the key, my friend, right there.
But it's also like, we can only do so much in a day besides, the fact that Brian's making all the beer and we're all working together to package the beer. We can only do so much in a day. So Burlington to Cape May. So it's still a big reach, but we've got it covered.
So everywhere from Burlington County south, or I mean, for the most part,
Not everywhere.
Yeah, Burlington over to Atlantic, south.
Yeah.
And the one thing we have not mentioned on the show is you're in Egg Harbor. Right.
That's what we're brewing. Yep.
Yeah, we're brewing out of a friend's spot right now.
Yeah, because many people who had quick eyes could probably pick it off every time we pull the can up. But
we're building. Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah,
right?
hasn't mentioned. How'd you land at Egg Harbor?
Well, so we're based out of Vineland. Vineland is where our warehouse is. All of our beer comes from Vineland. And so Vineland, we settled on that because if you look at a map of New Jersey beers, and we did this on the New Jersey Craft Beer website, they have a beautiful resource for bars, for breweries, for brew pubs, for studies, for everything else. And there's just a giant void in Cumberland County. The only one in all of Cumberland County is Glasstown. Yeah, we're great friends with them. We love Paul and Jen, great people.
Great. Yeah, they're great. They're great down there.
They're awesome. I mean, they've been in 10, 11 years now. I think they've been open.
Yeah.
So, and so there's nothing else in all of Cumberland County, and 160,000 people live there. That's not nothing. They would support a brewery. So why wasn't there a brewery specifically in Vineland? Vineland is the largest.
There was one though that just didn't last. Turtlestone.
There's been a couple that have come and gone over the years. Turtlestone, prior to them, was Blue Collar.
Blue Collar, yeah.
Blue Collar, yes.
And then after Turtlestone was Brinks Jones, most recently. And so, a few have tried and a few have come and gone. And but why isn't there?
Clayton's not too far away. I know it's in Gloucester, but
Core 3's right there over in Clayton.
Core 3 in Clayton, yeah.
And a little bit further in Glassboro, you have Bonesaw.
Bonesaw, yeah.
And so, we obviously in the industry for a while, we all know these breweries, and specifically with us charting our path forward, we've been in the industry for 35 years collectively. Anywhere we went, we were going to step on somebody's toes. Chris lives over in right outside Cherry Hill area, so that's Tonewood country. We love Tonewood. Tonewood's awesome.
Oh, who does?
Right? Yeah. We saw the label. I was like, you sent them from Haddon Heights. I'm like, okay, you're over that way. So yeah.
And so we don't want to try and step on their toes. Justin lives down by Cape May area, so we don't want to. If we go down there, we're good close friends with Gusto and with Bear and Ludlam.
I love Gusto.
Mudhen. There's a lot of great breweries down there. We're good friends with a lot of them. We go down there, we're stepping on their toes. I'm over in Atlantic County, and we don't have quite as many around here, but we have the Seed would be most close, and we love the Seed. We go way back.
Yeah, Amanda, and
Garden State, where we're brewing out of Hidden Sands. They've been here for 7-8 years. Got Sopo and Citrus Point. So there are breweries here. So anywhere we would have gone, we're stepping on somebody's toes, except for Vineland, and there was nothing out there. And so we kind of felt that it was a nice uncharted territory. Let us go chart our own course out there. We knew that we were going to be distribution focused out of the gate. That's a lot of Justin's background. That's his expertise, that distribution model mindset. For me, on the production side of things, there's the distribution can sometimes be a scary bad word for production people. Oh, fuck distribution and sales and this and that, everything else. That brings volume, which brings niceties like a C-Box, like a nicer cannon line, like a nicer brew house, versus if you're only selling out of your tap room, you can't justify a lot of those things.
No, you can't.
And the very first thing we purchased as a company was a C-Box, because
Really?
I believed wholeheartedly that we needed that to make sure that our beer was as good as possible for shelf life, for the drinker to receive the end product as we intended it to be.
Right.
That was absolutely mission critical.
Brian,
To make something that we wanted to be proud of and to put out there. And anyway, it's hard to justify that if we were doing 50, 75 barrels a year out of a small tap room for the first couple of years there.
Right.
And so Vineland allowed us that opportunity to be distribution focused, to be charting our own course, not stepping on anyone else's toes. And a long time ago, a bunch of people told Chris he was insane for putting a brewery down at the shore. Nobody drinks beer down at the shore. And so
Really?
let's prove
Yeah, and now how many breweries are in Cape May County now? I mean, that no one drinks in.
Yeah.
So we're based out of Vineland, but as you said, the cans, it says Egg Harbor Township, because legally in New Jersey, the can has to say where it's not even New Jersey, TTB wide.
Yes, it does.
And so it has to say where it's produced out of. And so we're brewing out of Hidden Sands. We haven't hidden that fact since we launched. It was in our press releases and everything. We've gotten very close with the crew over there. They're great people. We love Hidden Sands. They're awesome. Great working relationship. They have a big, beautiful 20-barrel, 4-vessel, semi-automatic DME system. And it makes some awesome wort. And we approached them like, hey, can we do some, contract brewing to get our name out there, start growing our brand? And they hadn't considered it. They listened. They were receptive, and we've built a really nice relationship with those guys over there.
Nice.
And so the cans are, yes, they do say Egg Harbor Township because that's where they are. The beer itself is being produced, but we in fact are distributing out of our warehouse in Vineland.
There you go.
I'm glad I asked.
Brian, you kind of. I just want to. What is a C-Box? Because we just kind of kept on mentioning C-Box. We bought a C-Box. It was the first thing we bought.
It's a box shaped in a C.
It's a
right?
C-Box.
Or
it's a C-Box.
And they make a shipping container is called a C-Box.
Ooh,
So it
yeah,
sounds
we
like
bought a
you bought
shipping
40-foot
container.
shipping container.
It's a combined CO2 and DO meter.
Yeah, so C-Box is as when we measure when we're canning our beer, obviously, any beer, like any agricultural product, like bread or pretzels or a bag of chips, you leave your bag of chips.
You're right.
Sourdough pretzels?
Hold on,
You leave that sourdough bag of pretzels open, it's going to get stale. It's going to get gross, right? They're not as crisp and snappy and as flavorful as you're hoping for. The cigar that Justin just held up there. You need to get oxygen away from that as an agricultural product. And so,
Oh, come on. A little DO and beer. It's always good, right?
great, we love it. It makes that nice wet cardboard, or if you have any,
that wet cardboard flavor in about 6 months.
I love wet cardboard.
Fantastic.
Love it.
18 parts per billion in the tank to 19 in the can. Oh man, all that carbon.
That's a perfect ratio right there.
Say with our C box from Anton Par, we're able to measure our dissolved oxygen across the whole process and really kind of dial in the shelf life that we're looking for, and just make the beer taste how we want it to taste. Make sure that it's tasting, brewery fresh, and put a professional spin on it.
I've got a big bone to pick with you right now, Brian. These beers are going down way too damn fast.
All right, Dave, have you opened your fourth?
I have opened. I
opened my fifth. No.
Well, open Dark Matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna open Dark Matter too. You talk about it. I'll put it up on the.
Well, here's the thing. I need to get a few sips in, because when you drink Future Proof and you switch to Dark Matter, that's a shock to the system right there.
I can see that. Yeah.
Holy crap! I was like, whoa. Okay, I'm gonna need to let this one settle into my palate a little bit before I really. There's a what I love bitterness from roast, and there is some great bitterness from roast in this, and that is one that just punched me right in the face on the first sip of this, and I know that's probably not what it is if that's what I drank first, but the fact that I was drinking this and then moved over to this one. It really it's so I want to see John's face when he takes his first sip to see if he gets that.
In the interest of full disclosure, I've had this beer before. A few weeks ago, my better half ran a 5K, the wine 5K at Renault Winery.
They have to whine the whole time.
Just
oh my God, why are they doing this?
And after we were done there, after we wrapped up everything there, we went over to AC, and because we had to go to the seed. I mean, we're so close to the seed. We got to go to the seed, right?
Of course, yeah.
And then, of course, we went up at Little Water afterwards. But we had to eat before we did any of that. So we went to Vagabond.
Oh, very nice.
And what was on tap at Vagabond but Dark Matter? So,
and you put a dark lager on tap.
In front of me.
John and I will eventually
exactly.
get to it if we don't start with it.
So. But I'm going to take a sip after drinking the pills, as Dave said, just to see what he's talking about. So, yeah, you know what, Dave? It's not going to change. It's really there. It's really good.
It really just stays this way.
Yeah,
okay. That's why I have no complaints. I have no complaints about that whatsoever.
It's fantastic.
I love.
So this is our only beer that is not 100% Jersey fresh, probably 99% Jersey fresh, but Rabbit Hill.
That's right.
That's why it doesn't say that.
Doesn't say it. The beer to share is down to the bottom there. There you go.
So
truth in advertising, Justin.
There you go.
We're about 96% Jersey.
All right, 96. There we go.
On the green side, anyway.
So where's the bag of chocolate malt coming from?
That comes from Double Eagle, which is a small maltster across the river in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Right in Northeast.
It's still local. It's still local.
But
all right.
It's
craft Jersey though.
We are also a was a craft maltster guild called it, Brian or Justin?
Craft malt certified, right?
Craft malt certified. Yeah. No, was
Certified meat.
So we are 100% craft malt. Our maltster, Rabbit Hill, does not roast currently. They've looked into it. It's just they got so much going on with the base malts, the Pilsner, even some colored malts.
Yeah, they do there. Yeah.
So they just don't have the ability to roast right now. And so we went across the bridge, and they're a small maltster. It's a really cool operation.
Which bridge?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you guys.
so many bridges over there.
No. He just means specifically to was
the
it
ones over the
Franklin? Was it the Walt Whitman? Was it
we went
Commodore
over
Perry?
We went over. I think I probably took the Walt Whit.
Okay.
No. The Malt Whitman. He took the Malt Whitman.
And so we
Point
went
for
over.
Johnny.
There you go. I'm back up to 0. Yes.
We crossed over what was formerly the Delaware River, now the New Jersey River, owned by Wander Back Beerworks, and we traveled.
Point. Okay, there's one for Chris.
Max is in the lead.
And we went to this little small house, and they work with they're just a malt house. So our malt house in New Jersey, Rabbit Hill Farms, is a farm and malt house. So they're growing everything, most of what they malt.
Right.
This place is a malt house. It's crazy. It's in the middle of Northeast Philadelphia. You wouldn't expect a malt house there, and you go in.
I'd expect some other houses there. Not a malt house.
And they got this Frankenstein drum malting unit, super cool, that they built themselves. And so they're just doing great things over there. And they also have a roaster at one of their farms that they get their malt or their barley from. And so we bought a bunch of their malt. I hung out there for a while, and just a really great crew there, making great product. And so that's and we want to work more with them. We want to actually use some of their base malts too in some of our beers in the future. Their New Jersey Fresh program is called PA Preferred. So we would love to do a PA Preferred product as well.
Yeah,
because it's still a local farm. We're all about supporting that local farm.
It's still local.
Yeah.
It's still local. I mean, honestly, they're more local than if you were working with a farmer up in Hackettstown, New Jersey.
Yeah,
True. Yeah.
Different state, still closer. So
I mean, talked about it before. We talked about it in interviews and discussions that when you go over to the Czech Republic or Germany and you go to a brew house, they're on the farm where the malt is grown, and it's that same homage to the beer. It's, it's not sitting nothing against it. It's not sitting in a shipping container going across and it's sitting in a warehouse and then coming to you. It's fresh, as fresh can be.
Yeah, a Czech Pilsner is not, they're using Czech grain because that's where they are. A German Pilsner is using German grain because that's where they are.
They are, yeah.
We're here in Jersey. Let's use Jersey grain.
Jersey grain.
Because that's where you are.
And eventually we're going to have Jersey Pilsners and Pennsylvania Pilsners and New York Pilsners. And we kind of do. You guys have Jersey Pilsners, right? Yeah. Strong Rope in New York has New York Pilsners.
Yeah. I wish that the end user understood what a Jersey Pilsner was more so than just a group of people that understand what a Pilsner is.
Right.
I wish the end user knew a Pilsner was a lager.
That's another thing.
Yeah, there's
the chart right behind Justin's head, which is also over here, will explain that a Pilsner is a lager, and that we've been drinking a lot of lagers tonight.
We've had nothing but lagers so far on the show.
On the locker room, guys.
Imagine that.
We're the 1% of the beer drinkers in the world that understand all the different classifications and styles of beers. But when you look at the 80% of the beer drinkers in the U.S., they don't know that a Pilsner is actually a lager. And then you're going to go and you're going to see a person say, "Oh, lagers," and they're on the shelf of the Bitburger Pilsner at the store and not realize that that's actually a lager that you're drinking.
I got news for you. Probably 60% of the craft beer drinkers in this country probably don't realize that an IPA is an ale.
Right.
Unless it's a Wander Back IPA.
Yeah.
That's last.
Spoiler alert.
That's last.
Like an IPA is an ale. Why don't you put the word ale in IPA? We did. Yeah. Couple quick comments. Jeff Moriello from Double Tap. Hey, all. Glad I stopped in. Wander Back beers are delicious. Thanks, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Thanks.
You're chatting with Jeff over at AC Beer Fest all Saturday. Jeff is great.
There you go. And Al Gattulo. Great seeing you guys in AC this past Saturday. Cheers, boys.
Al, we will get you beer soon. I promise you. Shoot us a direct message. I keep forgetting to give us your address. We will mail you some beer.
Wait a second. We got beer before Al did?
Oh my God.
Man.
That never happened. Ever happened.
Oh, this is
I was in charge.
And I do have to say that I would have been at AC Beer Fest this year. We would have been at AC Beer Fest.
We would have.
Yeah. We would have been at AC Beer Fest and Coastal too, but I had to go to a wedding. My cousin's son got married, and he's actually opened up a distillery too. In the next few weeks, Wheelhouse Distilling in Neptune will be open. It's actually in the old space of the rum distillery that was there. I forget the name of it, Dachshund or whatever. Anyway, they have bourbon, they have vodka, they have gin, they have a few others. But
right in the heart of Central Jersey.
Right, yeah. Right in the heart of Central Jersey. But I had to go to the wedding, so we didn't do AC. But I will tell you this. I a little while back, though, I was actually at a wedding. There was two antennas that got married. It was weird. It was weird. So the ceremony was all right, but the reception was fantastic. All right.
John just got deducted another point. He's in the negative again. No. But speaking of the go ahead, Justin.
Oh, Justin, your audio
keeps cutting out. That was a lovely Vogue pose.
That's a lovely Vogue move. There we go.
But speaking of receptions, the wedding John was at, the reception, they had craft beer on tap.
They had craft beer on tap. No, seriously though, no lie. Actually, no joking around. We're at the Hamilton Manor. All right, it was in Hamilton, so it's in Mercer County. But what
counties have we not mentioned tonight?
I know, but just above Burlington. That's why I was talking.
Morris, Sussex, Passaic, Essex,
Bergen, Somerset, Warren, Hunterdon,
Monmouth.
That's like a lot of North Jersey.
Mostly North Jersey.
Yeah.
Anyway, the 36 on the parkways.
Exactly. So, whatchamacallit? But they had 16 taps of craft beer, and it wasn't. But it wasn't like they didn't have other half and like Cane or anything like that on.
But they had Yards IPA.
They had Yards IPA.
This is the picture that John shared.
I did. They had Yards IPA. They had two Spellbounds on tap.
Oh wow!
Oh, some New Trail. You got some New Trail.
The New Trail on. They had
was like a Stella.
Was that Evil Genius?
Yes, Evil Genius is up there. Yeah, Yards.
Was it Neptune Place?
It's 100. It was Hamilton Manor.
Hamilton Manor. Yeah.
Not
the Neptune wedding. This is a different wedding.
No. This is a wedding that I was at on Saturday.
Oh, I thought you said that was in Neptune.
No, he's
Hamilton. Opening in Neptune.
Oh,
the guy that got married, my cousin's son, that got married. He's opening it. He's opening his distillery
right next to those teetotalers in Ocean Grove.
Right next to the big drinkers in Ocean Grove. Yes, exactly. I think they concern themselves with Bradley Beach and Asbury Park a little bit more than Ocean Grove. So
because a lot of drinking going on in Asbury Park.
It's not too far away. I'm in Belmar. I'm right here, so I can walk to his distillery in about.
I'm right next to Belmar too.
With a W. With a W.
You have a W in yours and an extra L.
Belmar.
It's funny. Al just commented on the CNS, and I said,
"Oh yeah, that's true." He goes, "Some people are more special than I." Al, no one is more special than you.
He just sent me his address, so Al, we'll get you some beer. Al, we will get you some beer.
I was just on a couple weeks ago. He was just on the show.
I'd like to say, in my defense, Brian was in charge of Al. I was in charge of the lottery.
And what is he brewing?
And I made sure Chris knew that it was Belmar without a W when you said Belmar in your email.
So, Brian, thanks for slacking.
Sorry,
and giving John and I a moment in the sun.
Well, they're fleeting, so we enjoyed it.
They are fleeting. Not for Al. They are. He's one of the bright lights out there.
Absolutely, 100%. But very important to note. Al's birthday is the best birthday on the calendar, bar none. Because it's also my birthday. It's not.
That's right.
Wow.
I am older, but
yeah.
But anyway, all right. You know what? There's a few other things I want to talk about Wander Back, but I think because of the banter we're doing right now, I think it's a perfect time to segue into our top 3 list.
Ooh.
What do we all think about?
Oh, Justin just cracked his knuckles on this one. He's ready to go. Make Justin go first because he seems to be ready.
Justin seems to be ready for it, does he?
He does.
I like homework.
You're weird, dude.
Yes, I am. Yes,
brought to you by Wander Back Beerworks.
He's a magician. Of course, he's weird.
So we do our top 3 list every week, and I haven't said this in a while on the show, but we do a top 3 list because for 2 reasons. One, when we first started the show 5 years ago, it was just Dave and I. The first 7 shows, or first 7 or 8 shows, 7 or 8, were just Dave and I. We didn't have any guests. Then we started guests after that. Anyway,
I'd look it up if I could work my mouse.
And it sounds like a personal problem. But
and the mouse hates it.
And the mouse hates it. Yeah. But we did.
I
top
keep getting
three
letters
list
from PETA.
1933, the repeal of prohibition. 3-3, 2 threes, top 3, 3 and 3. So that's why we did that. But the other thing is, if we did a top 10, it would take too long because Dave and I usually have 4 or 5 anyway, even in the top 3 list. So,
this is
but and it's funny that you said the repeal of prohibition. The repeal of prohibition is what has hindered the growth of breweries in the state of New Jersey since
100%, because they made all the laws then and haven't changed a damn thing
since.
They tweaked a little bit.
They tweaked it here and there, but they haven't really changed everything overall since 1933.
Right.
But 92 years.
But the one, see, we're not allowed to do math on the show.
We can't do math on the show. That's the problem.
That's one of the rules.
Fortunately, we missed Pi Day, so we didn't have to worry about that.
We can curse as much as we want. We just can't do math on the show.
We can't do math.
That's a rule.
Exactly.
And this episode never really happened, right? Because it's April Fool's, so it's all just
right. It's
we're not broadcasting.
We're not broadcasting.
Now. John and I are typing all the messages that are coming in.
Anyway,
and Brian Hink doesn't actually exist.
He doesn't.
No.
Exactly.
He's from the Simpsons.
He's AI, right?
He's from the Simpsons.
Make some good beers.
ChatGPT is making amazing beer.
You know that Asbury Park Brewing did a AI beer?
Yes,
they did.
They did. They did let AI write the recipe, and they looked at it and went, okay, we need to tweak this. Yes. Immediately.
100%. All right. So today's top 3 list is in honor of the brewery, in honor of Wander Back. That's not you guys.
That's 4 beers in, John.
Exactly. Top 3 favorite things we'd like to wander back in time for. Top 3 things we'd like to wander.
Now we're talking within our own lifetimes. We're not like going back.
No. I don't. Yeah, no. Things that we've personally, but you know what? If you
interpret it like having a time machine and going to see a Diplodocus.
I want to go back and see this signing a Declaration of Independence. I mean, that's a little stretch, but have at it if that's what you want. Now we talked about this.
Like they'd let you in there.
When I talked to you guys before, we talked about like if we were just going to make this beers, but we've done a couple of lists of beers that no longer exist that we'd like to go back and have or whatever we missed or whatever. So we've kind of done that before. It's unfair to you, but you can have at it. You can do beers if you want. Top 3 favorite things we'd like to wander back in time for. And it could be anything. So have at it.
Justin first, because we know he's ready.
There you go.
I went almost a time machine. So just so you guys know, but not that far back. I'm gonna, in no particular order, the first thing that I would go back in time to was the 1950s and then the 1960s to hang out with Ray Bradbury.
Oh wow! Well, there comes that Invisible again into this.
Well, the second thing would be the early 1900s to hang out with Harry Houdini.
And when you say hang, it's almost literal.
Yeah, literally upside down.
Yeah. In a straight jacket.
I would love to be my age now and go hang out in the late 1980s
to fix all the stuff that you got wrong.
Yep, I'm there. All the colors, all the music, all the noise, all the fashion. I'm in.
All right.
So those remember that when I come around. Yeah.
Hold on. So you're saying Ray Bradbury? What was the second one?
Harry Houdini in the
early
1900s,
and then
in the mid to late 1980s.
Okay.
Eclectic, right?
We post this, so I have to type it all.
Yeah, 80s were fun. Yeah, so 80s, the fashion.
All of it.
Some of it regrettable.
Dave and I were in our 20s in the late 80s, but let's leave it at that.
I was in my single digits in the 80s, so
yeah.
All right. I think I speak for me and Dave when I get you this. Hold on 1 second.
I missed it.
It's in here somewhere. Oh, here you go. There
it is.
Perfect.
He's got a stock of those down there.
I do. I have a lot of them right here.
I think I have one of those today for somebody.
He usually reserves those for when I'm traveling and drinking beers that he absolutely loves where they are.
And he's in Germany, and he's at Schneiderweiss, and sends me a picture of Bratwurst and Aventina's Tap 6 at 7 o'clock in the morning.
And Tap 6 is over my left shoulder.
Right.
the actual tap.
That's
that
when I give him these. I've got a million of those for him.
He's got one of those fingers that points upwards.
Amazing.
We're number one.
Exactly.
That's the jersey. We're number one. Yes.
Exactly. Anyway, all right. Which one of the other two you want to go next?
Max Power.
Me?
He passed
Max
it off
Power.
to you, Max.
Max Power.
All right. So I also misinterpreted, and I chose Terminator rules where I could go back and
I like
possibly
it.
use my
No.
favorite
Have at
history.
it. No. This is fine. You can do any of that.
Only for one of mine. Only for one. So my first one, I've always wanted to go back to like the turn of the century. We're talking like 1900, late 1800s, and check out one of these breweries during the Industrial Revolution. I mean, you see the diagrams and they just look so cool. Like just they're giant, they're taking up full city blocks, and I just got it. And the machines, they look like torture devices. I just got to see that.
Yeah.
What's interesting is one of those breweries you talk about, there was one in Union City. It is one block. It was one block that way. I can't remember the name of it. I passed a sign every damn day. There's a historical marker for it.
Now it's condos, right?
Actually, no. It is a hardware store.
Okay.
And I think it's a employment placement agency.
Oh, I accept hardware store.
Yeah, it works.
I lived in Philly for a while, and I lived catty corner to the old Schmidt's Brewery and Ortlieb's. So I got to see the old spent grain silo. They just left that thing there forever. Every time I parked my car there, I got my window broken. It was great spot. But
well,
yeah, I just,
you know what? I think I love Schmidt beer, and I'm not sure it's because of Mike Schmidt, or because I love the beer.
Do you remember that one Schmidt's beer that they released on SNL that one night in that commercial that they did with Adam Sandler and Chris Farley?
I know they did a Schlitz.
No, it was Schmidt's. It was Schmidt's Gay.
Schmidt's Gay.
Oh, I thought it was Schlitz.
Schmidt's Gay would make a lot more.
Schmidt's Gay. It was Schmidt's Gay. If you had a thirst for beer and you're gay, it was
now.
Bill Hartman doing that voiceover.
Go ahead.
Simpsons.
Go ahead, Jeff.
The Schmidt's family still has a brewery going in Philadelphia right now.
Yeah.
It's Von C. A 6th generation brewing the same recipes that his whatever that great grandfather was.
You say that, I knew that. I did know that. Yeah. Von C
cool.
is doing that. Von C is doing that. This
fantastic liquid over there.
You're right.
Right outside
right.
of King of Prussia.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of King of Prussia. Okay.
So,
Outside.
Just outside. Yes.
I think it's Norristown.
Norristown. It's Norristown. Yeah.
Norris. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just love to see that. It's also, we kind of look back and like we create this like mythology around these old breweries, right? Like, oh, they were doing things better then. And you go there and you tell them, hey, we got stainless steel unit tanks. They'd be like, holy shit, I wish I had stainless steel unit tanks. I wouldn't be dicking around with this.
I want copper though. Right, nowadays, yeah.
But yeah, I just love to just be a fly on the wall, seeing an old industrial brewery like that. Just be incredible. I'm an engineer by trade, so I guess that kind of plays into that. Number two, I would love to go. We talked about it earlier, actually. I would love to go back to that Yards Brewery back in that time, that early mid 2000s, and just that, because that's just such a memory for me going there and just to re-experience that and just drink those beers again and just go back to the beginning. Really being reintroduced, and it would stay the same for Flying Fish as well, because I did that tour back in Cherry Hill, and it was just a memory that I have.
Remember the case line with all the fishing lures?
In case, and I remember a bunch of sticky traps all around the malt.
That too. And one of the rattiest forklifts you've ever seen in your life. Yeah.
But what Gene did was incredible. I give him so much respect, and I think it's kind of lost these days, is like really what he contributed to the craft beer scene.
Yeah.
For New Jersey, like what we have is because of him. So we should always be thankful.
A lot of breweries in every brewery in New Jersey. I mean, things could have changed. We don't know where they would have gone, but what Gene did to get the ball rolling, if you will, in New Jersey, with production breweries. But production breweries, because
Yeah.
the first brewery in New Jersey we know was the old Ship Inn.
Unless you ask Dave.
Unless you ask Joe, you mean Dave? Oh, Dave Hoffman. Never mind.
Oh yeah, no. If you ask Dave
Hoffman, he was the first. Yeah,
I was the first.
Old Ship Inn, no. Gene and Flying Fish, no, not at all. It was Dave. Hey.
When we opened Cape May, we had a couple of people come in and be like, I had Cape May brewery idea 5 years ago. I'm like, okay.
But you didn't do anything with it, did you?
Yeah, doesn't count.
Hey, Chris, you said Tom, right? You brought up Yards Brewing 25, 30 years ago. Tom Kehoe gave me advice last year in April of last year, a year ago. He said, don't open a brewery in New Jersey.
I can't tell you how many people told me the same thing and it wasn't Tom Kehoe, right? But brewers in Pennsylvania, breweries I know in New York, breweries I know in New York that opened in New York, they used to brew in New Jersey, told me, what are you, a fucking idiot? Don't open in that state.
They're not necessarily wrong.
John, I was sitting at the airport with Tom Kehoe last year at CBC, leaving CBC, and he said, and our press release had come out that we were opening and all this fun press. He's like, Justin, don't open a brewery in New Jersey. After it was already all out.
Too late.
Little late.
I can't confirm, but he may or may not be one of the people who said don't open a brewery down the shore.
Can't
Confirm that. But yeah, total respect. Like, so that Yards is not. Yeah, go back to Yards back in 2005, 6, whenever I was visiting there, and to see that brick line kettle. Like that was cool. Like just the direct fire kettle he had there, and just everything about it. Lastly, my number 3, go back in time, and I would love to go back to one of the home brews that I think won us. No, that one didn't win us that bag of malt, but it was, we called it Jump the Jetty. And that's what it was a rye IPA that became Cape May IPA. Rye was removed obviously, but I would love to go back and just see how bad that beer really was.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's loaded with Crystal 40. It's just classic early 2000s IPA. Like, just there's nothing that said. I mean, the original recipe had Crystal hops as the dry hop, which was interesting. I think I quickly moved to Centennial. But yeah, all this classic season there, and it's just interesting to me to see how our palates have changed. Right,
everybody's palate have changed, and I mean. Right. It's different from it was a year ago, let alone 20 years ago. So,
and Citra comes out and erases your memory of C hops,
right?
Even though it starts with a C.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna have to check my tap because I think I did have Jump the Jetty. Right?
No way.
I really believe I did, but I'll check.
It was a couple of. Once again, I got my notes here. It was a couple of home brews, and a couple of. I don't think we ever did it as a commercial brew other than
I just remember the name. So
we talked about it. We definitely talked about. That's a story. We saw this giant mega yacht up on the jetty in California, and decided that it must have tried to jump it.
There you go. Anyway, all right, Brian.
I thought about this the last couple of hours now, and I'm definitely more of I'm a futurist. I'm always, looking to the future. I'm definitely a live for today, look to the future kind of guy. I don't really look back much. So I really thought about it, and
his partner's in Wander Back Brewing.
Yeah.
He's a futurist.
He's the robot.
Yeah,
so AI. I forgot. That's right.
So if wandering back to 3 things from the past that I could bring back, I'm going to bring back 1969 Chevelle SS with the racing stripes. Forest green, talking like 400 horsepower rear wheel drive.
El Camino
with the Hirsch shifter.
El Camino's great. I love an El Camino, but give me a Chevelle any day of the week.
But with the Hirsch shifter.
Oh yeah, you have to.
You have to.
Right? Yeah. Next one will be, we're gonna stick with the 9 here. We're gonna go 1999 Mitsubishi GTO VR4 all-wheel drive turbocharged 2-door coupe, phenomenal. I love that car.
Was that the car that?
What year? 1989.
99.
1999.
Four-wheel steering. Such innovative technology at the time.
That wasn't the Jackie Chan car in Gumball Rally, was it?
I don't think
No.
so.
It was a Mitsubishi, but it wasn't that one.
And then the last thing I'm wandering back to, I'm going to wander back to 2029, and I'm going to wander back to an
2029.
Yeah, we're wandering back
to 29. Okay.
And this is when Hyundai came out with the N74. It was the first production hydrogen car you could buy. It saved combustion engines at the time. We were going down the route where there was no combustion engine. It was all direct drive EV engines, battery powered. But Hyundai came out with the N74 rear wheel drive hydrogen powered car in 2029. It was a prototype back in 2023.
Is that in The
They
Simpsons?
released it in 2029, and it was phenomenal. And it was just way ahead of its time. It was great. It completely changed the course of consumer cars going forward. It's great. I loved it.
He just future read.
I'm sorry, wrong timeline. We're gonna
John. He just future redded Red Barchetta.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
We're not talking about that. That was a prototype car. Never mind. Cancel that one. I don't know.
Was that
Brian is-
Futurama or
Brian is on
Simpsons
a
reference? I don't know.
the flat circle of time right
Well, he
now.
is
I'm in
AI,
that
so he's
circle,
speaking
yeah.
to us from 2300.
So for
I
Brian,
mean, this is just an archive of human interaction to train our future overlords, right?
Exactly.
yeah. So Brian, for,
Now he just switched from Red Barchetta to 2112.
yes,
That's
he did. But his time for him does not flow literally, does it?
Or
No,
literally,
not at all.
or
It doesn't go
linearly. Yeah.
Literally,
Oh.
literally. Yeah, I threw a T in there somewhere, or literally, for that matter.
With a
Time is
straight
not literal
face,
for him.
no
Right.
flinch at
No,
all.
no time.
There you go. All right, Dave.
Well, for an honorable mention, I'm going to say I would really love to wander back for when I was under 200 pounds. That'd be yeah.
That's going to take no beer.
And that's not happening.
I never did see any of your grammar school pictures, Dave. I mean,
I think I made it to middle school before.
yeah.
No, I was a little shit in high school. It was college when I discovered beer. That did me in. So it's funny because I'm going to take a little bit from kind of all of you here. It's funny because this is how I kind of did it. One thing I would wonder back to, and this is not my lifetime, I would love to wonder back to the first batch by Henstefaner ever brewed.
Wow.
Oh,
You want to 1,000 years ago? You want to go?
1,000 years ago, yeah, 1,000 years, almost.
Well, actually, 980.
Oh, you're doing math again. Stop it.
985 years ago.
Almost 1,000 years.
985 years ago.
You buy into that whole marketing thing that they have going on over there?
Yeah. I want to see what they were doing, and see what it took for them to dial in, right? Because we think they're dialed in now, right? They should be dialed in
I think so.
after all this time. That's my number 3. My number 2 is to a vehicle I own, and it's going to create a lot of groans because it was once voted on the internet as the ugliest car ever produced.
Tell me you have an Aztec.
In 2001, I had
Aztec.
a Pontiac Aztec, and I loved this car.
Yes, Mr. Walter White.
Oh my god, I love this car. This was long before Breaking Bad, and his was yellow, right?
Yeah.
I had a red one,
Oh.
one of the primaries, and the 2001 was the only one that had the plastic way up the sides.
Oh yeah.
After that, they brought it way back down. The great thing about this thing is you could take the back seats out, you could take the cargo tray out, you could load that thing up with plywood or sheetrock and close the thing up. Oh, I love this. Yes, it was ugly. I had friends that referred to the car as the Warthog.
No power.
No, there's no power to it, but it actually, for its size, this was a massive vehicle. You could not lose this in a parking lot anywhere. But for its size, it actually got pretty damn decent gas mileage, believe it or not. So, and the thing is, on the outside, it was awful. On the inside, the thing drove like a car. It had really good handling, believe it or not. So, I do miss that. But my number one, and I'm going to get very, very sentimental here. When I was a kid in Jackson, we mentioned it earlier. I was in high school in Jackson. In the backyard, we had the sugar maple, and I could climb this thing in under 30 seconds, right to the top. And I loved going up into this tree, and sometimes I bring a book with me. It was usually either Tolkien, Lovecraft, Asimov, sci-fi fantasy. That's what I read. And I would get all the way up the top branches. I'd lay across the top branches, and somehow or another they'd support my weight. I'd be sitting up in this tree. The wind would blow, and I'd just sway in the branches, read my book, and man, I miss that feeling. That was such a beautiful thing.
And the branches supported you?
Not financially.
Had they supported your weight? Because if you had the tree now, would they support you?
Well, first of all, I would never get to that first branch. There's no way I would. It would take me probably about 30 hours to get up to the first branch, much less 30 seconds to the top of it. And if I never got to the top of it, at my weight, I'd probably break everything, come tumbling down. Yeah, it'd be back.
How'd that thing look in the fall?
Oh God, that was just gorgeous. The yellows and the oranges, man, that was something else. And back in those days, we didn't have quite the light pollution, so I'd be sitting up there, and I'd be up there. I'd go up there after dinner,
right?
And you have a little flashlight. I'd be reading, and you just had the sky. You could see the Milky Way back then, because Jackson was far away from a lot of the light pollution.
It was still is.
Dave, you brought up the Westerland. And we talked earlier about the history and how I worked at a bar in Wildwood, and we had these beers, and there's 2012 drinking the Westfalen 12 cap.
No, I actually had brought up Weizenfahrt.
Yeah.
But that's still a great call out right there. That's a fantastic.
Yeah, Westfalen 12, 100%.
That's a 1,000-year-old brew.
Well, and I always say this, and Dave knows this, and Matt says it too. Whatever.
Westy, damn.
Yeah, Westy 12 is amazing, but I'll be honest with you. Give me St. Bernardus 12. I don't necessarily take it over Westy, but it's definitely a very suitable replacement for Westy 12.
And that was another time that Johnny gave me the finger because I was sitting in a bar in Manhattan.
In Manhattan, but he had it. Yeah, I've never had Westy. I've had plenty
of tap.
I've had plenty of St. Bernardus 12.
Right.
That was St. Bernardus 12 on tap.
But he had it on tap. Like, where was there a keg ever?
It's a Belgian beer bar. Actually, it's not that far off of. I
used to frequent the Belgian room on St. Mark's before it closed. They never ever had St. Bernardus 12.
Oh, this place did.
Anyway.
I'm eating Moule Frite and drinking St. Bernardus 12.
You trigger some memories for me, Dave, because we had a pine tree in the back of our yard, and going to the top of that thing and then coming down covered in sap. You could not get that stuff off.
Oh, how pissed was your mom?
Oh my gosh, ruined everything. Wish it was a sugar maple.
Exactly.
But that's one of my favorite memories as a kid, was being up in that tree.
Up there.
All right.
All right. So me, I will tell you this first. I will say you've all evoked memories. I mean, I could list a million of them, right? Trees, the whole 9 yards. But I'll give you this. I'll give you an honorable mention that I wasn't going to say, but I'll throw it in there anyway because of all the other ones, especially with Brian you're talking about. I wouldn't mind driving all the cars that I've had over the years, and even going back to when I first drive, going back to those cars, right? I always say,
what was your first car, John?
My first car was.
This is a question for all of us.
My first car was a 1984 Mercury Cougar.
What year?
84.
84. Okay, Justin did the whole. Go ahead, Justin. What was yours?
1988 VW Fox 2-door station wagon.
Oh, wow.
4-speed. Yeah.
I'm saving Brian for last because he's such a car guy. Chris.
I mean, I got Justin beat. And this question is one of my icebreakers in a room of people I don't know. I love this question because it always drives up the conversation.
But I'm bummed.
So 88 Plymouth Reliant. Bench seat front. You can fit 6 3-speed, Justin.
Oh, what I love about the Reliant is that was such an ironic name.
It was nothing Reliant about the car.
Yeah, but
I
how
had
many
my
people
radiator
know
About any
blow.
K car, it really was.
I
How
lost
many
all my
people
water in
use
my
like a
radiator.
VW Fox station wagon?
Yeah.
No, I actually knew two people that had a Fox station wagon.
Now you know
I
three.
heard-
I had a '87 Jetta, but a couple friends of mine, actually 2 friends of mine in '87 had Fox station wagons.
My first was a 65 Mercury Comet Caliente with an under-dash AC unit in 65.
Wow.
Okay.
I was
He
straight.
didn't
balling.
have it in '65. He wasn't born in '65.
No. I didn't have it.
No.
Now I want to hear what Mr. Car Guy, Mr. Because this is going to be so anticlimactic. It's going to be hilarious.
So I used to take this thing in the woods of South Jersey, dirt roads. I thought I was a rally driver. I thought I had a career in the WRC. It was front wheel drive. I'd be whipping it around turns, ripping that, e-brake to get that power slide through the turns. A couple times I did, in some snow-covered parking lots in Ocean City where I grew up. Knocked into some big, thick snowbanks. Definitely damaged the front bumper a few times. 1999 Pontiac Grand Am. 147 horsepower.
That's actually
It was great.
Not as anticlimactic as I thought it was going to be. That's pretty damn cool.
I had tank windows, no power windows. It was the base model.
It beats my 90 horsepower.
It was something, all right.
I love that you mentioned the snow covered because I had an '84 Camaro.
Nice.
And the '84 Camaro, I had it when I was in college, and I was in the fire department at the time. And what we like to do, my buddy and I, we'd take the Camaro out to the parking lot by the stadium, and there was this big wall with a big R on it because I went to Rutgers, and we put the blue light on. And my job was to spin the Camaro in the opposite direction of the light to get a constant blue beam on the wall.
That's amazing.
And I managed to do it a couple of times. It was a lot of fun.
I knew that blue light didn't mean anything.
No, it's not a damn thing. It's just,
No, it means something, but nobody pays attention to it.
no one pays any attention to it. So yeah, that was, and so John, yeah, we completely co-opted your top 3 there. With,
You did
with cars. Apologies. Continue, sir.
All right.
Unless you want to do the comments before you continue.
Are there comments?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Where are we?
Brian's back.
Okay. Oh, well, you know what? I'll get to them now. It's fine. Brian's back. He said I got hiccups. Hey, Brian. Excuse me. And he's drinking Monster Mash. There you go.
Still got some in stock, or are you still brewing?
Oh, he's still brewing it.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
He's still brewing it. Rod J.
What's up,
J.
Rod?
Cheers, fellas. What's up,
Rod?
Rod?
Love you,
Rod,
brother.
I'm watching you closely on the TikToks because that's my responsibility.
There you go.
There you go.
And then Brian also said, first car, 71 Cutlass Supreme.
Nice.
Oh, that's a nice car to start.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, no cake.
Well, to expand upon what I was saying before, one thing that I always, pardon my hiccups here, one thing that I always said I would do, you know what, I'll eat a pretzel, maybe that'll help.
Spoonful of peanut butter always cures hiccups.
A perfectly cromulent IPA would help that as well.
You
I mean, one of these?
Ooh.
No, that's. Oh, it might be one of these.
Did you crack it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because after I drank the first one, I'm like, I'm drinking all 5 of these damn beers tonight, aren't I?
There you go.
So I spoiled it earlier, but you will not see ale written anywhere on that can.
Yeah.
It does not say ale at all.
It does say Jersey Fresh though.
At all. There you go.
It also says beer. It also says
Wander Back.
IPA
Wander Back.
and Wander Back, but it does not say ale.
So
It's got some cubism going on.
So we're keeping the lager room all lagers technically.
all lagers technically. So there you go. All right. So anyway, like I was saying with that, one thing that I always said is if I ever hit the lottery, right, one of the things I'll do with that money, certainly not the only, but one of the things I'll do with that money is I want to go buy every car that I've ever had. Not that exact car. I'm not going to spend the time to find that VIN number, right? But go go buy the cars, you know, and probably not every single one, but some of the older ones. But anyway, so that was
That's
that.
cool. Can you imagine trying to find that VIN number?
That'd be amazing.
I mean, yeah, I mean, could right?
Crushing a cube.
Crushing a cube. Hey, I want my car. Look, guys.
You can put that on your shelf.
Melt it down, make a beer can out of it.
There you go. Right.
Perfect.
So there you go. So my top three are. My number three is I would go back to the 1950s. I want to check out all the times and all the stories that my father has told me about the 50s. All right. The music, the cars, the times that they had, and just I mean you watch. I mean, I know obviously Dave and I are older than you guys, but I'm sure you guys have watched the show Happy Days at some point, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Monday, Tuesday.
Right. Exactly. So go back to that. Check that all out. Be part of that because growing up with my father, I mean, telling me, you know, all about the 50s and everything that he went through and listening to the music and everything else. I feel connected to it sometimes. Love to check that out. My number two, I want to go back to the 80s. I want to go back to high school and college. I want to go back to the times that I had, and I want to visit with me and fill me in on some things.
Right? Sports Almanac.
Great.
Sports
Almanac.
The only problem for me for the 80s, the only thing that I kind of really regret was the mullet. Guilty.
I had one.
Very guilty.
I had a picture.
Oh, I've got pictures. I wish I didn't, but I do. That's the one great thing about Johnny's and my generation is there's not a lot of evidence.
Yeah.
You have to actually the greatest generation, right? Isn't that?
No, we're just a
There's
generation.
Oh, looking good.
we're the generation that doesn't give a shit. Not the greatest. But yeah, the best part is any evidence that there. What the?
There you go.
Wait a second. So apparently, Justin Visible is one of those soulless gingers, or was born as one. That is a head of hair that you got there. It matches.
Quite lovely.
It matches your mom's sofa.
Yeah,
Grandma's sofa.
Grandma's sofa. Yeah, you blend right in there. That is awesome. And Justin,
he's invisible.
Justin, he's invisible. He's absolutely Justin. I challenge you that sofa pattern as can art.
Oh,
yeah,
bring it back.
You've got to do it.
Ooh, I like that. I do like
That's
that.
the full picture for me and my brother, but yeah.
But that sofa pattern, you need to make that can art.
Little Scottish ale.
And the name.
I like where Chris is going.
Send me the first case, please.
Yeah, we. Oh man. Yeah, we got to see
split
that
it with Dave.
We got to see that on the can.
100%. So, and my number one. And this has a little to do with two events that are happening this year. But I mean, overall, it's just in general my number one anyway. The events that happened this year, both of my daughters are getting married this year. One in 3.5 weeks, and the other one in September.
Wow.
Yeah, shoot me now. But
I keep trying. You keep ducking.
All right,
John, I have two daughters, so
there you go.
16 and 6. I understand.
It's coming.
What are they?
16 and 6.
16 and 6. Mine are 31 and 28.
I got one 15-year-old.
There you go. So, but 16 and 6, yeah. And you know what? 16, enjoy a little bit more. 6, really, really, really enjoyed that for now.
Yeah.
All right.
She's my favorite youngest daughter. Don't worry.
Yeah. She's your favorite youngest daughter. There you go. But yeah, I want to go back to the late 90s, and I want to hang out with my kids then. And if I go back to the late 90s, I'm not even hanging out with my son because he was born in 2000. So he's gonna be 25 in October. He's gonna be pissed
and his son just recently pissed him off. That's why he's kind of like
no. Yeah, he's a great kid, but yeah, I want to go back and hang out with the girls when they were 3 and 6. You know,
your 50s are also Ray Bradbury time, just so you know.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. I could throw that in there while I'm there. There you go. So anyway, cool. All right, that's awesome. These were cool. I'm glad we did that. Glad we did that top 3. I love wandering. I love wandering back.
I'm glad we didn't wander back to beers too. I'm glad we kept it not beer.
Right.
There's some beer in there. Some beer involved.
There's a little beer in there.
I thought that was the assignment. So sorry.
No, not at all. No, not at all. Not at all.
Going to the brewery is an experience. It's not the beer.
Right. That's what it was.
And if you ever come to us at a beer fest to get a sample of one of our beers, you will be the first person that said, I wandered back for a sample of your beer.
Oh.
Never heard that.
Never, not one.
We've got to do that. We've heard some weird ass shit at a brew fest.
I'll say it now. The best thing I've ever heard at a beer fest. Give me whatever's going to make me the most fucked up right now.
Oh yeah,
that's the line.
That's probably not uncommon.
It's not. It's not at all. Give me the highest ABV. I'm going to wander back over to this glass right here and have a little more of your beer.
I'm on my 5th.
Is that dark matter still?
It's still dark matter. I slowed down a little bit because
he's got the hiccups.
I had the hiccups, and I was no. In all fairness to me, I was typing all of your.
Yeah, that's true too. That always slows them down. But so perfectly cromulent. Cromulent is that's one of those $1.50 words.
It's a Simpsons. Right? It's a Simpsons word, all right.
It's a Simpsons word.
Brian, it's a late 20th century word that means adequate.
Adequate.
So this is a little more than perfectly adequate.
Perfectly adequate.
It's a bit more than adequate. This is what I'm loving about this is first you take the smell and you take your first sip and it's like, oh, juice bomb. And then it dries the fuck out. Rather than becoming it starts as that just wonderful flavor that screams that maybe there might be citron in it. There might be not. You may have done something else to get that kind of.
There's citron in it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
You got to put the cheater hops in.
But you've got other hops in here that dry it the hell out right in the end.
Yeah, Brian, talk about it.
It's also a lager.
So yeah, it's an IPA.
So it's an IPA.
It's an IPA.
Not an IPA.
It's an IPA.
Let's call it what it is. It's an IPA. It's fermented with lager yeast. Yes, that's just because that's our house yeast.
It's an IPA fermented with lager yeast.
There you go.
Okay.
So it's cold IPA.
We went back and forth on that, and like, is it a cold IPA?
No adjuncts.
Is it an IPL? It's an IPA. Like it's hot side. Yes, it's very much a lager-ish inspired. It's essentially a Pilsner brewed with New World hops and heavily dry hopped. Essentially, it is decoction mashed. It is it's a very balanced.
Drinks like
actually, no, it's not balanced. It's a very full-bodied water profile. We want that like a little bit more richness coming through with the finish on it, despite that dryness. And yeah, it's just like, yes, we use lager yeast on it, but we don't really advertise it as a lager.
Yeah,
we don't call it an ale, India Pale Ale, because that would be false advertising. So we call it a beer. TTB says it's got to be a beer, an ale, a porter, a stout, a pilsner. It's a beer. So
you know what I call it?
I got to ask this. Hold that thought, Dave. What is the early 2000s teal square with the drop shadow on it that I'm looking at? What is that?
It's not 2000s. It's 50s, 60s Bauhaus.
Really?
It's like postmodern.
I'm remembering something from late 90s, early 2000s.
Postmodern geographic abstract art, if you really want to go.
Right? Yeah.
Very Kubert-ish, like.
Cubists, yeah.
Exactly.
But if it smells like an IPA, tastes like an IPA, let's call it an IPA. Let's get the consumer. We want to label it what the consumer should expect.
I'm 100% with you. 100% because like we brewed a pale ale, we called it an IPA. It's going to sell more, right? So,
we tried to,
and it is of sorts, but go ahead.
We tried to be funny with it. We tried calling it hoppy ale to start, a hoppy beer. And we were it's just an IPA. Just put IPA on a can. So on your can, it says IPA right there on it. So
And if a person wants an IPA and they drink that and they think it tastes like an IPA, which it does, they got an IPA. Just because it uses lager yeast doesn't necessarily mean we should call it something else, right?
But you're not wrong. It does not say L anywhere on the can.
A rose by any other name.
Mm-hmm.
We debated brewing a Kolsch, and we would call our Kolsch a top fermented lager beer.
Well, you could also brew a top fermented lager beer. There you go. You could also brew an IPA and use Kolsch yeast, but we won't go there, right, Dave?
No, we won't.
No experience there.
I want to hear more.
John, hold that thought, because tomorrow that beer may make a showing on our
Is
and
that what you're using for your beer cocktail?
How could I not, John? So there is.
He might be taking a boat to his cocktail.
All right, hold on. Brewery of the Atlantic Highlands. Keep going.
A session ale, they call it, and it is 4.2%. It's been around since about 20.
It's a session.
Oh, Brian, I know what he's
session
talking
ale
about.
for double IPA drinkers. That's what it is, right?
It's a great beer.
And if you go on to Untapped, and I don't use it to really judge things. I do it to pretty much keep a track of what I've drank and how I like it. But if you do go to Boat, I am the number one drinker of that beer, because the owner of the brewery told me I had to be.
Good old Augie.
Every year, once a year.
Can't say it again. That's true. Can't say it again.
I see him about once a year over at Rabbit Hill. They do a big. It's not a public event. It's strictly an industry thing. Rabbit Hill. They invite some of their friends who procure their grains to like a barley harvest, and I see Augie every year. Sorry, that's the third time. And I love catching up with them, and we
oh Jesus, because he's like the Beetlejuice of the beer industry.
No.
If he told you to wear orange sneakers, would you wear orange sneakers?
No, because I've known him well enough that I can look and go, fuck.
But I will be the number one drinker of boat beer.
No, but that I will do, because I do love the beer. So I took that on.
Oh, there he is. He popped up. There you go. All right.
There you go. There he is. He pops up the show. No, I've known him well enough that I will tell him himself occasionally. I have, and he's taken it in stride a little bit when I've done that to him. But
as a fellow podcast host, I would assume he would. So
this is before the podcast.
Yeah.
Either him or I were podcasting. Actually,
he oh yeah.
I still don't know how the hell John Hall puts up with him.
He was, but Augie's been around as long as Chris has, right? Like just a couple months after.
Yeah, they opened in 2011. Yeah. And Kane.
Yeah.
And Mike. Yep. Him and Mike.
Yeah.
Mike and he who shall not be mentioned opened within a month of each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the story is, and I'll tell you, and everybody on the show that's a longtime listener knows this, but I'll tell you really quick. So what happened was, we've been doing the show almost 5 years, right? So about 8 months in, we had Jesse Ferguson on the show.
Oh,
Jesse Ferguson was Carton's original brewer, and he opened up Interborough, right?
Developed Boat.
Right.
He bought Cape May's old cooler back in about 2017.
There you go.
Chris don't remember that at all, but
It's all very incestuous in this industry.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we have Jesse on the show. So we start the show, and we're in it about 15 minutes, and Augie texts me. He said, "Shit, I forgot Jesse was on the show tonight. Text me the link. I want to come on." I'm like, all right. I don't say anything to Dave or Jesse. Dave is saying a sentence, and I honestly, for life, it's 4 and a half years ago. I don't remember what it was, but he said Augie 3 times in a row in one sentence. He said the word Augie, right? So
was the word fuck in that sentence?
I don't know, but he said it, right? Because we're talking to Jesse, right? So we're talking about Carton, right? And just then he pops up, and I throw him on the show. So he just popped up. The third time he said Augie, boom, he popped up on the show. So
Like
the running joke
Beetlejuice.
has been like Beetlejuice to say Augie 3 times on the show. He
That's
pops up. So,
Oh man.
Well, we've said it like 7 times now tonight.
well, obviously he's not popping up on this show, so it was a joke. It wasn't for real. So
That's awesome.
Anyway, so that's the but anyway, so all right. Look, let's talk about the 200-pound, 300, 400-pound elephant in the room that we haven't even touched on yet. You guys got to
No, not you, Justin.
Justin.
No.
You guys got a space. You're in Vineland. You're opening. You got it. You're adjacent to the movie theater. Talk about it. Tell us. Let us know.
Well, it's a live theater, not a movie theater.
Live theater.
Yeah, they have. They
That's
bring,
right. I
Wait a second,
apologize.
do
You're
you
right.
do-
Yeah, that's right. Obviously,
Do
right,
you
but-
do your magic act there, Justin?
Not yet.
Not yet.
He will be. He will.
Not
be.
yet.
Open an
You
act.
have to work that out. You have to,
When you have dates for that, let us know. We will post it on Locker
and
Room
be
Guys.
there as well. He wants to get something. Oh my god.
I mean,
Did I insult? Did
No,
I
he wants to
insult
get
him?
something, I guarantee you.
I thought the elephant in the room was we were on beer number 5 and no one has left for a bio break yet.
I'm getting close too, but
I'm gonna go.
I usually take my bio break when
do my top three. So I'm shocked he didn't.
because I don't care. No, I'm just dumb. I'm joking.
Oh, yeah, Justin forgot to mention not just magic, sideshow.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
That was a mouse.
He
trap.
just killed a rat, and now he's gonna put on his tongue.
Oh yeah, don't ask him. Don't do it.
Oh no! I thought you were going to do what? I thought we were going to do Agatha Christie. Well, Agatha Christie wrote.
I grew up
Anyway,
reading
go
those
ahead.
books. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I'm
So-
talking about.
Yeah.
So Vineland, since early on, Brian kind of mentioned Vineland. We kept on meeting in Vineland because it was really the middle point, right? We got Cape May County, Atlantic County, Camden County.
Yeah.
Let's meet up. Let's play disc golf in Vineland. Let's talk about the project.
Not for nothing. I was playing disc golf when we called it frisbee
Oh.
golf. Before you guys were making the actual
Yeah.
discs and had to change the name because
You were frothing in Central Park.
Frisbee. Actually, no. At Rutgers, Cook College and Douglas College had a frisbee golf course through.
So you're throwing at trees, I bet. Just
I'll be-
trees with targets on them.
There was actually fewer trees than people deal with now.
I'll be honest with you. I've thrown frisbees my whole life. I've never played disc golf. I've played a lot of golf. I don't know if that makes me old or not, or just I honestly have never played disc golf. Not that I wouldn't, not that I don't want to. I just never did. So
It was invented, I think, in the early '80s.
yeah,
it
no.
came out.
I know it's been around a while, but
And that's kind of when I
Yeah,
started.
I
I
just
started
never
playing in
did.
the mid '80s. And I sucked at it.
We all do. That's the whole
Still
point.
do.
It's like golf.
That's the whole
It's
point.
it's a good walk ruined.
I love. Oh, good reference right there. I just love those guys that have that bag with all the
yeah.
slots, with all the different weighted discs.
Yeah, I haven't figured that part out yet. I have 2 discs, but one day.
That's all you really should need. But
I have about 100 in my closet, and
Right,
I only
right.
use about 2 of them.
right. This is
Like,
really good.
You like
Really
it?
good. It's really good.
I got about 100 at the bottom of a couple of lakes in New Jersey, but
There you go.
I'm waiting to get those back.
Well, that's why
I got about 100 frisbees on the rooftops of various roofs in Bergen County. But, yeah.
So we kept on. Vineland just kind of kept on being central to our story. Brian would bring up, like, hey, there's no brewery in Vineland. That makes sense. It's I don't know if you heard it earlier, but Brian mentioned Vineland is the biggest city in New Jersey.
Really?
by area.
Got it.
Not by population,
Not
by
population.
area.
69 square miles.
And city, because there are municipalities that are bigger.
Say
There
that
are
again,
municipalities
Justin.
that are bigger, and Freehold is clearly probably, if not the biggest, one of the biggest.
But it's not a city, it's a
borough,
borough.
Right.
Right.
Six,
But Justin
it
said
was
what you said again?
68.99 square miles.
That's not what you said the first
69 square miles.
time. Nice. I just wanted
needed
to. Anytime
Gotta
anyone
get a
says
nice
those
there.
numbers, you got
Yeah, revert back to 6th grade Spanish class.
Very, very, very
68.99
nice. Very
square
nice.
miles is the.
Oh, now we're getting back to my show in Italy, the show in Italy where we had the guy who actually ran the bar and all that.
And
He
Fabio,
sounded like
not Fabio.
Borat half the
Fabio
time.
was the.
It was Fabio.
Paolo
was
was the other
Yeah. So Fabio, he sounded like Borat because he goes,
Very
very
nice.
nice. Very nice.
I'm gonna eat this entire fucking bag
of sourdough on
We will
it's
not
International Sourdough Day, so you might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah, you're and we will
It
not
doesn't
judge
count, does it?
Yeah.
you. Yeah, just,
So,
I mean,
calories,
Vineland,
sourdough pretzel calories don't count.
What's
So
on
anyway.
your Tiku glass?
we kept on circling around Vineland. Brian's like, Vineland makes sense. There's no breweries here. We kept on meeting in Vineland at the disc golf course or just in that vicinity,
Right.
the greater Vineland area.
Sure.
So eventually I reached out to Vineland. Well, who do you call? You call Vineland. And so I called Vineland. I said, hey,
I thought you called Ghostbusters. No.
I said, hey, Vineland, I'm Chris, and we want to put a brewery here. And they were immediately on it. They were just like, you know what, Chris? You don't want to. You're going to put a brewery here.
Because we need one that's going to succeed finally.
And then what year was that, Brian?
That was early 23, January of 23.
wow.
23.
Cool. All right.
So since then, we've been working with them. Our warehouse is currently in downtown Vineland at one of their properties, and they're going to move us into another one of their properties, which is the property that's connected to the Landis Theater, which is a great venue for music. They do an awesome job there. Also, our upstairs neighbor is another music venue, 830 East, and they same ownership, and they do smaller shows up there, big shows in the theater.
Mhm.
And we're going to be in the downstairs, and they're outfitting the space for us. Construction should start this. You guys probably know how construction goes with all the other people you've talked to. It should start this summer.
So you'll be opening in 5 years.
That's
No.
positive thinking. So,
But yeah, so I'm really excited for when you open. So are you guys going to be on tap at Cowtown?
oh man, well they got their own brewery going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have one going. It's been under works for a couple of years now.
This is the first I've heard of it.
I heard about
this,
it.
John?
I think
Yeah,
Bullfight or something.
The couple that owns the Cowtown tack shop
Outfitters.
also is opening the Cowtown Brewery.
Oh, great. And they're going to do like open fermentation there.
Max Power just signed up.
Oh my God, I love that.
Rod J just commented. First of all, going back to a couple he said, LOL, appreciate you on the TikToks, he said. And then he said, a cold IPA, no wait, an IPL.
Yeah.
And then he just said he
Yeah.
typed in now, congrats
difference.
on the brewery location.
Chris gets full credit for the chief TikTok officer. That has always been our stance since we started this, is that he's responsible for TikTok. So
He's
a
CTTO.
CTTO, there you go. And for those of you who are only listening, I think Chris is the first one who's taken the bio break.
No,
And,
twice now.
So,
I was going to say,
yes.
Justin's left like
Yeah.
3 times already.
this is correct. But Justin's just had the J up there because since he's put up just invisible, there's been no space, so it's just been J. Chris has left, and it's
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, and it's Chuck Norris, but this is from Lo McQuaid because he's got the two.
Is it Lo McQuaid? Oh,
it's got to be Lone Wolf McQuaid.
I think it's Lo McQuaid. Yeah, I think it's Lo McQuaid.
Because he's got the two oozes.
And anybody that's a musician from North Jersey in the 80s, it's not Long and McQuaid, right?
Long McQuaid. As a matter of fact, my first bass guitar came from Long McQuaid, but yeah, and that's now a Harbor Freight. It's a Harbor Freight now, but there's a scene in Lone Wolf McQuaid where he's got these two Uzis and he's surrounded, and all he does is spin and shoot.
You sure that's not a Delta Force picture?
The thing is,
I mean, it could be a Delta Force picture, but I think it is a Long McQuaid. I think it is Long McQuaid.
The Uzis scream Lone Wolf McQuaid, but the he's right. The costume screams Delta Force.
Find out.
I say Delta Force because as Chris, as our chief TikTok officer, we did a Delta Force homage video where Chuck Norris was shooting the missiles out of the back of the motorcycle, but they were Wander Back cans that we were catching and then consuming.
Oh, I said
I'm
else.
just pulling.
Oh, Chris is back. Ask him,
I-
Chris, who's your picture? Delta Force or
Lone Wolf McQuaid.
I honestly just ripped that off of an eBay listing, so
You
I
say
don't
eBay?
know the source. Yeah, it was a sign.
It's Lone Wolf McQuaid.
It's Lone Wolf.
Verified.
Yeah. There you go.
verified?
Yeah, the two Uzis with the leather straps.
I completely forgot that I changed that earlier tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he
No,
had
thank you for
Uzis
that.
in Delta Force, but the blue shirt with the straps and
with the
Yeah,
straps.
that's Lone Wolf
That's
McQuaid,
Lone Wolf McQuaid.
yeah, one for Samurai. There you go. So what do you at?
I'm
I don't
double
want-
checking your-
I'm
double
still at
checking your
negative
math.
0. I just like went up and down again.
Follow us on the
Negative
TikToks
zero.
if you
There's
want
no-
more of that.
That's good. There you go.
There we go.
While you were at while you
Wander
were
Back
while
Beer.
you were at your bio break, Rod J commented. Well,
Oh.
first he said appreciate the TikToks. You missed that,
Yes.
and then he
That's
talked
for you.
about the cold IPA. Oh no, wait, an IPL, and then he said congrats on the brewery location.
Thanks, Rod. Yeah, the TikToks are hard. It's not easy. Have you guys tried?
We've done reels, not TikToks. So
Yeah.
Brian's turn. Dave, you and I we're powering through.
I had a glass of water. I think that was my issue. Was drinking the water.
I've
Yeah,
had a
that's-
half a liter of water. So
John,
far.
John's doing his. He's doing his.
No,
seltzer.
it's water. I finished the seltzer.
Oh, it's not. It's. Oh, I thought you were doing the non-alcoholic.
No.
seltzer.
It's
non-alcoholic
no,
hard
yeah,
seltzer.
non-alcoholic hard seltzer.
I drink-
You know what?
I drink
Kudos,
non-alcoholic seltzer with dinner every night.
kudos to White Claw to figure out a way to charge $8.99 for 30 ounces of seltzer. You
No.
know, so kudos to them.
So Justin, for dinner every night for dinner, I have non-alcoholic, hard, uncarbonated seltzer.
So
Makes
water,
sense.
your water.
Water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
doing a
pretty much that's what
tasting
I have in there.
this past Saturday, and I was caddy corner in my tasting location. I was at a liquor store. I was caddy corner to what I saw. What I eventually realized was non-alcoholic White Claws, and I just couldn't believe it. I'm like,
Unbelievable, all right? I mean, what
that's-
idiot is
that's
going to spend that
seltzer.
money on? Go buy Polar seltzers,
vintage.
I love Polar.
I'm a
Vintage
vintage
Polar's my
guy.
favorite.
Polar's awesome.
LaCroix, whatever. You know,
I like Polar better than LaCroix, but yeah.
I like Polar. I just
Yeah,
went to
because-
Costco earlier today. I bought a 32 pack of Polar. So
I'm
Yeah, because the flavors in LaCroix is just basically, it's like a hint from the other room.
yeah, it's shit.
It's
So.
Polar's got
I know this isn't a seltzer podcast. This isn't the seltzer room, but
Seltzer,
I find that
that's
vintage.
coming a couple months from now. We're doing that.
I grew up
Wander-
on vintage, and I find that vintage has the
vintage,
they have
yes.
the least amount of carryover of flavor. So if you buy Polar Original or whatever they call their standard just seltzer water, you always get the carryover from like a little bit of that coconut or something from the previous batch they ran through there.
Yeah.
Vintage has got it down, man. They've been doing it forever. They
Yeah.
got a pretty clean flavor.
What's vintage?
So vintage is the crispy boys of
But that's like the
I'll agree with
ShopRite
that.
brand, right?
No, vintage is its own thing, man. They've been around forever.
it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They were
Yeah, they've been
seltzer
around for a
before
very long
seltzer.
time.
They were seltzer before people
My
started
grandma-
making other seltzers. Yeah, they were.
My grandmother was
Yeah,
drinking
vintage has been around for a long time.
Got a great look.
All right.
Everything. They got everything going right now.
All right, so let's talk about the brewery. So you're opening up in Vineland. What size brew house you putting in?
We got a
10
10
barrel.
barrel.
10 barrel. All right,
10.
gotcha.
10.
Why does Justin have a Rubik's Cube?
Got a,
Keeps me-
an illusion.
It keeps me busy while I'm sitting here.
To keep
I think
keep my mind off having
it's
to
hot.
pee.
It's hot pink, neon green, neon blue, white. So I'm. All right.
We weren't keeping you busy.
All right. Now fix it. Now go.
This is keeping his mind off of having to pee. That's what
I'm
he's
good.
doing
I don't
right
have to
now.
pee yet.
There you go. So, all right. When
10
what-
barrel, 2 vessel. We have a
10 barrel, 2 vessel.
what we were really adamant about process wise was I didn't want and no offense to anyone who has it, but I did not want a 2 vessel that was a mash louder ton and then a boil kind of whirlpool. So we have a mash kettle whirlpool / lauter tun.
Really?
So yeah, we're old school, that like mid '90s style where we're gonna mash into the kettle, go over to the lauter ton, collect back into the
brew kettle.
Yeah,
Gotcha. All right, fair enough. That's cool.
Yeah, we found a cool old system out.
No
in Ohio.
hot liquor tank, no cold liquor tank. Just
it's got hot and cold liquor. Yeah, 30 barrel hot and cold liquor tanks.
Cold liquor was a have to have with the lagers, just to be able to get those temperatures into the fermenter down to what we want them to be.
Yeah, I like knocking out a lager in like the mid 40s.
There you go.
That's not possible without a cold liquor.
Without a cold liquor tank, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do that.
So, as usual, John's going to win the pee contest.
Of course I am. So you're leaving right now. I won. I don't care right now. I still won.
I like that it's TBS though. That his comes up as TBS, right?
It comes up as TBS. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so my what's your estimated? And granted, we all know that this is ish. What's your estimated opening time?
Q4
this year.
Q4. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the city says that it should be
so spring next year. That's
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
Shh. We Q4.
The city hopes to start construction in the summer. It's an existing building, but as we know, it's a construction project. So
how much do you have to do inside? Is there a lot, or is it pretty
it's
well?
It's a almost 6,000 square foot restaurant.
Okay.
That we're converting to production space. So we're going to keep the bar area. We're going to spruce it up, put our own bar in, put our own look in.
Sure.
The majority of the work's going to be happening in the production side. So stripping out the kitchen and putting in Brian's fancy decoction brew house. And, so that it's a good amount of work. Once things get going, we're hoping it progresses quickly, but
yeah, I mean, once you get rolling, as long as you don't hit any snags, and when I say snags, clearly we all know what I'm talking about. I mean, state, town, municipal, state, whatever. You don't hit a lot of that stuff. You could probably do Q4.
The city is our landlord, right? They own the building, so
they do.
So that
that's even better. Obviously, that's really
neat.
cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if they want you there and they're the landlord, that helps a lot.
And we got through planning board. Planning board they've been rolling out the red carpet for us. Planning board is on board. They went in front of them, and everyone wants this to happen. We want it to happen. So it's Justin. Is that your Rubik's Cube over there? What do I hear?
That's definitely Rubik's Cube.
That's definitely the Rubik's Cube.
I'll eat a pretzel so it distracts from his Rubik's Cube.
There you go. Did you solve it at least?
I'll breathe near my microphone, which will. No.
I'm sure I'll do that.
I do have. So you guys have been together doing this for how long now?
January of 23, we incorporated.
Oh.
So over 2 years.
Yep.
Wow.
Over 2 years, you all have your individual roles. You have your lanes. Sometimes the lanes cross over.
They're partners. They have to cross over.
Yeah.
They have to cross over.
Cross the streams.
Yeah, you have to.
No.
Cross the I thought you said crossing the streams was bad.
No, it's not. If you watch the newest one, it's not.
It's not. You have to.
I actually like the newest one. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was actuly the last two actually. I think.
There we go.
Very well.
Yeah, you got to forget about the one they did 9 years ago with Melissa McCarthy and the rest of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it never existed.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, no, that's it's not canon. But the question I have, so many times we'll have a brewery on the show. We'll have either the owner, the brewer, whoever's running the tap room, maybe one person, maybe
some of the best shows we actually had, and was the tap room.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Definitely,
because that's their job, is to be that. But having pretty much every employee of the brewery on the show, I don't think has ever happened before.
Got all three of us.
Yeah, all three. Yeah.
That's not entirely true, Dave.
Oh well, yes. Well, when we have that's because
true.
you have a silent partner who's
Jim's not on the show. Yeah, so there.
Yeah, no. This is the first time we've had every employee of the brewery on the show. But there has to be times where you guys have been at each other's throats. Right? It's got to be disagreements.
Yeah, definitely. That's how business operates, right?
You show me a business that doesn't have spats or disagreements or, let's talk it out or whatever. I'll tell you you're full of shit is what I'll tell you.
Yeah. But you guys have always not gone to bed mad. Is that
accurate? I mean, we're full disclosure, we are pretty new still. I mean, it's January 23. We started the project. We launched in May of 24. So we're not even a year yet selling beer, distributing beer, brewing the beer. So we're not even a year into the, project being out there for the people and everything. So there's still time. Let's
plenty of things.
There's still time. There's still time for Yoko Ono to get.
I don't have a reputation for flipping tables for no reason. So
that's fun. But that's part of the magic act, isn't it?
We ran the numbers and we figured if 2 out of the 3 of the partners were robots, we have a great chance.
Well, no, you're one. Who's the other?
Well, no, I thought it was a robot.
Yes,
and
you have to pick which one's which. That's the test.
You can't say it though. That's the twist at the end of my movie.
Spoiler alert: Justin's actually the robot. He's programmed with all the human emotion. I'm the android.
And I say, he keeps going against and he keeps.
You're the time shifting.
Yeah, Chris, he's the one who's he's the real one. He's the
wild card right there.
Yeah,
he's the wild card right there. There you go. Anyway, all right.
I really think Brian's lying to us right now.
That's exactly what a robot would do.
Exactly what it would do.
No, he's the android. Yes, that's exactly what a robot would do. Claim he's an android.
Maybe I'm
right.
Yeah, still the newlywed phase, but I think
Brian, I have a question for you. Do you dream of electronic sheep?
I dreamt there was a 2.
I know Justin gets the reference.
My favorite Isaac Asimov is my favorite author, I think. So
yes,
that's actually
Philip K. Dick. Sorry, yeah, you're right. But you mentioned Isaac Asimov at first, and that's in my head.
I mean,
very early.
Something little.
One has a dick in his name, the other one has an ass in his name. So I mean,
Yeah. Well, funny because I used to manage bookstores or just work in bookstores. And one time when I was working in a bookstore, I actually managed the sci-fi fantasy section. And this guy came in, and we're just a customer, and we're talking sci-fi and fantasy, and we started talking about all these different books and all the different authors. And well, do you like Dick? He's like, oh, I love Dick. I'm like, Dick is the best. And it finally dawned on us, God, I hope no one can hear this conversation out of context.
Philip J. Dick sci-fi is different than Ray Bradbury sci-fi. They're completely different. They're on the opposite end of the spectrum of sci-fi.
But they both push
the boundaries
in those different
and the original Blade
directions.
Runner is way better than the remake of the Blade Runner. Just for the record.
Oh hell yes!
John, what's your favorite Dick?
Andy, of course.
Because there you go. Because we're geeking out over dicks. Over here.
That was a serious question.
Oh my God, we're dickies. No, actually, it is Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep. There's more depth to the novel. Don't get me wrong. That movie, outside of Star Wars, is the greatest sci-fi movie I think has
original Blade Runner.
Filmed.
Agreed.
The original Blade Runner, hands down.
Agreed.
And just the actors they had in it with what's his name?
Harrison Ford and Rutger Hauer.
Rutger Hauer doing the whole "Tears in the Rain" speech that was extemporaneous. Yeah. Oh wow! I know I'm drunk. I'm using extemporaneous in a sentence properly.
I think we could. Well, we never said anything about. We never said anything about English. It was just math, not grammar.
Yeah, just math. We're not allowed to do. We can't go vocabulary.
We're talking. We can't go vocabulary.
But as much depth as that movie has, the book has a lot more depth.
And Rutger Hauer, just a totally underappreciated actor. You know, he went from went from that to the Blind Fury movie where he was, you know, a blind Vietnam veteran with the samurai sword to the bearded hobo. The
samurai sword? What do you mean samurai sword?
Wow, the beer samurai has a samurai sword.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Big surprise.
Out of it?
Not a real one. That's a practice sword. And then he was the hunter in Snow White. What's the Snow White something black?
The Charlize Theron Snow White movie.
Snow White something black? Is that Shirley Temple Black?
No, the hunter.
Yeah, he was the hunter in it, and he was the only bright spot in that freaking movie.
I'm a huge fan of We Can Remember For You Wholesale, the Total Recall.
Oh yeah.
Which one? Schwarzenegger or Colin Farrell?
That's got to be
the question, Justin.
The
Come
first one. Come on.
That's not a question at all.
Colin Farrell.
The first one's got the
triple-breasted woman.
boobs.
I got to tell you this now. Hold on. I got to tell you the story really quick, and then we'll start wrapping things up. But I got to tell you the story really quick. All right. One of my partners in Coastal, right? Jim, the one we just mentioned that hasn't been on the show.
The silent partner. Who drinks one beer a year,
if that, actually. Right? So anyway, I mean, years ago, 30 years ago at this point, right? So we're out drinking one night, and we wind up at a diner. It's 3:00 in the morning. What do you want? You want breakfast? Okay, so we're getting breakfast. We order breakfast. We get coffee. Now, coffee comes to the table, and we're sitting there. I take out the creamers to put in my coffee, and I put 3 in a row. I just upside down. I put 3 creamers in a row on the table, and I look at Jim. And I say, "What's that, bro?" And he looks down at the table. Now, obviously, we've had plenty of beer that night, right?
So to back this up a little bit, I've
known Jim since I was in second grade. He was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So he looks down at the table. He looks up at me and he goes,
"Oh, Brian's got a question.
Do you guys still have 24-hour diners in the North Country?"
Yes, we do.
So he looks down at the table and he looks at the
TikTok is still open.
The 3 creamers in a row. He looks down at the table, looks up at me, and goes, "Total Recall." The 3-breasted woman. Right? I'm like, how the fuck did you know what I was talking about?
Because you've known each other since you were 7.
There you go. Third time for Justin. There you go.
I love it. I love it that Justin is now going.
And he didn't even put the screen on.
And he didn't.
No, because
he didn't have to peel off any labels.
Yeah, sure.
No, that's a great point.
All right, so.
And that'll be 100%.
All right, so we've talked about he's back already, so he didn't do that. So
I ran out of beer.
In Vineland, the brewery's only 20 miles away from the farm that grows the barley. So
15 and a half.
15 and a half miles away from.
It feels like 20 when you're driving it.
As the crow flies.
14.5 miles.
There you go.
Who here is actually a crow? Oh, Brian might actually be a crow. He might be a shape-shifting
robot.
I'm a crow.
Robot. No, not a crow. What would you be?
Is this in our top 3?
No, we should make this top 3. If you could
keep talking, I'll be right back.
I could be a murder. Me and a bunch of me's is a murder. That sounds awesome.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah,
there's a bunch of crows. Yeah.
Yeah, but one crow sitting by itself is attempted murder. Remember that?
I like that.
Oh yeah, that's I stole that from him. And you know that there's so crows and ravens are very, very close. And the way you can tell the difference is the number of wing feathers that they have. Right. So a raven, I think, has more wing feathers than a crow. So the difference between a crow and a raven is a matter of opinion. Sorry, I just deducted the point myself right there. It's a matter of opinion, because you have to know that a wing feather is called a pinion.
If you follow our TikTok, you can get a lot of bird action.
There's bird action on that. So you have probably more bird action on your TikTok than Bird's Mouth does then. Because I don't think he TikToks.
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't think Andy's got a TikTok.
The one thing I got to point out here is, Justin, what are you drinking right
now? Beer.
Which beer?
Uh,
That's a great answer, but
with
Not a-
bubbles and lagers.
Not a Wander Back. Was it a human robot? What is it?
what are you drinking?
Is it a White Claw, non-alcoholic White Claw?
Oh yeah, non-alcoholic White Claw. Yeah, it's a dark lager from
Show it
my
off.
refrigerator.
Show it off.
From where?
You take off your mirror?
The Dresden Codex from Human Robot.
Oh, that's a beautiful beer. Why would you hide that?
Because it's not a Wander Back beer.
But it still made a great foam across your mustache. For those who are only listening, if you could have only seen, he pretty much recreated the Got Milk. There we go. Commercials with beer froth. That's
another great
amazing.
place for us to meet up, especially because it's very convenient for me in Camden County, is Human Robot. So a good place to meet up and talk business.
Yeah, we went there a lot.
And we've been talking authors, and there is a great establishment inside Human Robot named after an author.
It's the best
Brian's favorite sandwich shop of all time.
It's I love their sandwiches. They're great. Their fries are awesome.
It's mine too.
It's funny because I get torn between Dinnick's and Poe's, but Poe's always wins out. Poe's will always win out. Love Dinnick's. Don't get me wrong. Dinnick's is classic. It's what it should be.
I'll be
over in Market.
I gotta ask. Is Dinnick's D-Nix?
It's Dinnick's.
Yeah.
Dinnick's.
It's not Dinnick's. It's Dinnick's.
So it's Dinnick's.
It's Dinnick's.
I think they also eat subs, Justin.
Yeah.
Everything else we what?
I eat subs.
I eat hoagie.
I eat subs, and I have lived in Rhode Island. So I also eat.
He's grinders too.
You eat
grounders. You grounders, not grinders. Grounders.
What about
grinders? In the oven. It's a grinder in the oven.
There you go.
Are you pregnant?
If you take the sandwich and you
He's
put it
got
in
a
the oven,
grinder.
it's a grinder.
He's got a grinder in the oven.
Yeah.
So a toasted sub or toasted hero is a grinder.
Right.
in the oven?
When I moved to New Jersey, I didn't know what a hoagie was because it was a sub or a grinder.
Right. Where'd you move
Upstate
from?
New York.
Okay. What? There's two.
I was born up in
Yorks.
Poughkeepsie.
There is
I was in Corning, Mayapack, and Beacon before I moved to New Jersey.
Wow.
Okay, so there's the lower upstate New York, and then there's the true upstate.
I had family from Fishkill. Yeah.
There you go.
Very
Cool.
cool.
No, Pose is fantastic.
We love Pose.
Oh,
we love Human Robot. We love all of them.
Pose is fantastic. And I'll be at Human Robot on the first Sunday in May. Jess, every year she runs the Broadsheet 10 miler.
Oh, nice.
You run it too? Do you?
This year, my first time.
Is it? I ran it 6.
Oh, wait a second. I've never seen that happen
turned
before.
on?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Justin, why is that
It's because I'm Nazic.
And the rest of ours are not visible. Justin's was.
It's not working for me.
Especially to the listeners.
There you go. Let's put it again for him.
So to the listeners, every time that Justin does the thumbs up thing, somehow or another, this little thumbs up icon comes up, and none of the rest.
Can't
of
you
us
also do like the hand?
Oh, what was his name?
Doug Henning?
Doug Henning. Yes, Doug Henning. The rainbow.
Yeah.
Was that Reed? Was that Reed?
No, that was Lamar Burton.
LeVar Burton.
Oh yes, LeVar Burton. Jordy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next generation.
And Electric Company was Morgan Freeman.
Oh.
He was on.
He was. So anyway, but my point is, Jess runs. This is her 12th year running the Broadsheet 10 miler. I ran it 6 years. I did run it 6 years, and then I stopped. I'm like,
and then
I signed up for it thinking it was a 10K, not a 10 miler.
It's 10 miles.
I weigh 270 pounds. So.
I will get in touch with you. We will have beer at the Xfinity Center afterwards. So
okay, I'm there.
All right.
That's the only place he'll be.
Okay,
I'm also going to have Wander Back beer on the.
In fact, I promise you, I will have beer at the Xfinity Center before you even finish.
Oh, absolutely! I'm probably going to get cut before I finish.
Okay, so I'm a little happier now because I may be the oldest person on the program, but I'm not the heaviest. But I'm sure that Justin is more muscle than I've got.
Yeah.
Because he carries
I am in shape. I am in shape. I'm in shape.
Listen,
Round is a shape.
Round is a shape.
Yeah.
Round is a shape.
All right.
Yes. But Justin is carrying like half kegs on his shoulder into the clients, aren't
Not
you?
anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
Haven't done that in about 20 something years. Yeah. So anyway, all right. But yeah. So anyway, so afterwards, we'll be at Human Robot and Pose. So that's what we do every year. That's a tradition. So we'll be there. So I'll keep you posted.
No kids.
Yeah. No kids. No kids.
So for Wander Back, do you have any kind of ETA on the tap room? Or
Talk about it, quarter four.
That's
Q4.
Q4. I was peeing.
Oh,
probably
maybe.
when you
Might have
covered
been.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very bright. So
best
Q4.
case
Very
scenario, everything breaks right. We're brewing September, October. Taproom opens
November, December.
Yeah, Thanksgiving as like a stretch goal.
Best case, yeah.
Holidays. Best case
Two
scenario.
offerings on tap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you need to keep us posted, and clearly we'll talk. I mean, we've been communicating for a while now, so need to keep us posted. And Dave and I will definitely be down.
It
there.
would,
Matt,
it
no,
would
down.
be a bad place. It would be a bad place to do an off-cycle show.
We might do
when they
that.
open.
We might be able to do not a Tuesday night show, but one of our special shows that we do.
That's what off-cycle.
Okay.
Yes.
I was saying it the other way. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. But no, I'm just thanking you for clarifying.
I clarify what you meant.
And enforcing.
Oh yeah,
We'll have to figure out a some sort of like beer fest too. They're opening up a convention. Our current warehouse is being converted to their new convention center.
Is that right?
So it'll be an interesting spot for someone to figure out how to do a beer fest there.
Somebody does it, we'll come down. We'll be there. Yeah, we'll definitely do it.
Unless the locker room guys ever start their own beer fest.
It's a possibility.
We've
We've talked about that.
Way
It probably
too-
won't happen.
We
but
have.
We've talked about it. So.
You can market it. You can
because
market
we're too lazy.
We like our sitting in our spaces, drinking our beer on Tuesday nights, talking, and there you go.
it.
Sitting on our ass drinking our beers. Yeah.
But there will be articles up on these beers. I don't know if you saw that. I started doing these show beers this week.
Justin, I want one of those. Is that chocolate filled?
No, what is it actually?
What is that?
It's a.
Please don't say it's a cigar. I mean,
Is it a Chinese finger trap?
It's a Black Lily Tiger Black Works.
nice.
cigar.
Oh,
Nice.
it's a cigar.
Nice.
Okay.
I have to.
You're allowed to smoke on
I
the
have
show. by the
to.
way.
I
I'm not allowed to smoke in
just,
my house.
I just
so,
talked
yeah,
about
no.
that with my. I just talked
Oh.
about that with my son-in-law to be. I actually the Wednesday, so 3 weeks from tomorrow, I'll be picking up a bunch of cigars for the whole weekend for their wedding. So that should be.
You're making me
FYI,
jealous. John knows
Cigars pair very, very well with Vineland craft beer.
Is that right? Is that right?
I've heard.
Well, I will be bringing.
You know what? Michael Jackson wrote that.
I believe you're right. I believe he's right. Well, here's the thing, Justin. I will be bringing some Monmouth County craft beer, specific Monmouth County craft beer, out to the wedding.
But Monmouth County's really big.
Yeah, well, a specific one.
Yeah, there's a few.
Maybe
breweries
one from
there.
like
There's
Red Bank.
Ish.
Is that maybe like has to do with?
Oh,
coastal
don't bring
foods?
it. Don't bring
Yeah,
up Red
we'll
Bank.
leave it there.
Brian.
More
Don't-
on that in a
don't-
little bit.
we'll
But
talk
in that
we'll talk
area, no,
after.
it's still from Red Bank, right? But
Coastal themes, right?
something like that, right?
Yeah.
But
There might be a
it
wave
might be
involved.
something like that. But in any event, I wouldn't mind hauling out some Cumberland County beer too. You know, so
We know guys. We're good.
you know a guy. I got a guy. You got a guy.
Yeah.
You got a guy. I got a guy. All right.
Speaking to your North Jersey lingo.
You got a guy. It always rolls back every now and then. Yeah. So. Anyway, all right. You guys have
Anybody here in sanitation? No.
no construction.
Orthodox.
There you go. Forget about it. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. How you doing?
So other than working on getting the tap room open, I'm stealing John's line here because the next thing he's going to ask, and I'm going to ask it for him. What's next for you guys? What's next on the horizon before
Beer-wise
the tap room
events,
opens?
anything like that?
where are you going to be? Where can people find
Wander Back Beerworks. Right.
But also this cast of
The three
wonderful humans,
Max, Visible, and Hink.
And
I just gave you a name,
and
Brian, because you didn't put anything up.
But that's the other thing. That's the other thing that tells us he's the robot, because he doesn't change his name. He's faking.
Got to blend in, right?
There you go.
You're surprised to
Pretend to be human.
Exactly.
You know, it's we're coming into the spring, so we're coming into like those spring festivals. We're coming into the spring season down the shore. We have some beer fests coming up, I think, but
Where are you going to be at? Do you know if you can tell anybody?
So next one will be our only Ocean County appearance on the books. We're going to be on LBI at the Beach Haven Volunteer Fire Department's beer festival. While working on this project between Cape May and this project, Justin and I, we both did a stint at Ship Bottom Brewery. We love those guys. We were hanging out with Rob at AT Beer Fest on Saturday. Actually, just saw
Rob's a good guy. Absolutely.
Rob's great. Love Rob. I just saw his daughter Riley actually out in the trade today over in Camden County. So that was great.
The nicest guy in the beer business.
Oh, he's
Hey.
he's so nice.
Yeah, you're a bit of an asshole. It's pretty funny because I saw I saw Ship Bottom beer. The last time I saw a can of Ship Bottom beer was actually last week. I was in a Korean chicken place in Center City, Philadelphia, with my daughter, and a couple of guys walk in with a cooler because it's a BYOB, and they crack out some Ship Bottoms. It was
I was at CBC last year or 2 years ago, whatever it was. And I was at CBC giving a lecture on just how to do retail, like how to do sales for craft beer. And I was at World Beer Cup for Ship Bottom, and we had just won a gold medal for the Mermaid Blonde that Brian had revamped that recipe and brewed it and whatnot. And so it was Brian's recipe that I was out there for that we won a gold medal with, and that was our like last stint at Ship Bottom.
And Coney Island didn't give you a cease and desist on that one?
No, Mermaid Blonde?
Yeah, that beer's been around for probably about 7 years now.
7 years, yeah.
They've been around a bit, yeah.
Yeah, because I know Coney Island.
Yeah, Coney Island doesn't exist anymore, so good luck with that.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were Justin and I, we spent some time up in LBI for a little bit there, and so got close with the community up there. And one of the guys I had on the production crew is a chief of Beach Haven Fire Department there. So they do a beer festival every year and a nice fundraiser for the volunteer fire department there. So we're going to be up there April 26th, so on Saturday. It's our only appearance to Ocean County this summer. Playing.
I will be busy that day.
We'll be at the
But John still appreciates it because he's a long time volunteer firefighter.
Yeah, since 80. Yeah, since mid 80s. That was.
Oh my God,
and we'll be at the Duville Beer Fest in May, which is the southern part of the state. So
yeah, it's in the Isle. Also, that's May 18th.
May 18th. Yeah, it's May 18th, I think.
And then same day we're going to be on the west side of the state, over in Haddon Heights area. Literally around the corner from where Chris lives. We'll be doing.
I was going to say, Chris, it's in Haddon Heights. Do you have anything to do with that? Or?
I gotta show up.
Yeah, you probably should.
He's got to walk. About a 5-minute walk.
Now, Chris, you're in Haddon Heights. Do you have? I'm just curious. Do you have any beer either at the Mile or at Reunion Hall?
Yes.
Yeah, Dave is a big supporter.
Dave's a great guy. I love Dave.
And his
we've had his
partner from at the Mile, which was the original Irish Mile, if you guys remember the Irish Mile.
The Irish Mile. Yeah.
So Ed, he has his own place now in Runnymede called the Irish Hill. He was one of our first accounts up here. He's been pouring 2 of our beers since we started. So he's Ed's still awesome. Anytime I go, I was there today, or was that yesterday? Can't remember now. But
we'll blend into each other. It doesn't matter.
He's back there chopping onions, every day. He's mopping the floor, chopping onions. The guy's just amazing. He's turning 70 this year, and he's just still rocking.
Gotta love it. Yeah, I love it. So everybody over there. Yeah, Dave's been on the show. We had him on the show the day he opened Reunion Hall. He was actually on the show broadcasting from Reunion Hall. So that was pretty cool.
He's a big sport. He hosted. We did a craft beer.
He might be a huge Eagles and Phillies fan. I'm not sure. He might be.
Yeah, no, we know he is.
He's playing a lot of soccer these days at his place.
Yes.
Or I'm sorry, football.
He might have something to do with shoes and sneakers. Running a little bit. I mean, I'm
Could
not.
be.
You know.
Oh yeah, right.
He might have that other business that he had.
Yeah, that's funny.
Do you see his April Fool's post today?
I didn't see it. No.
Yeah, he posted that he sold the bars and the running stores, and he's moving to Colorado to coach middle school soccer. He goes, you got to follow your heart. He said,
"Yeah."
I really think that one of the worst beer-related April Fool's jokes today
was bad.
posts
It was stupid.
was Finback, claiming they were closing.
Oh, that's a
And another brewery, and Gene even
as-
said another brewery, and I didn't even know who it was because he didn't mention it, but another brewery in New Hampshire said they had a fire and they got to be shut down for a while.
Yeah,
it's not a joke, dude.
That's just not.
That stuff actually
these are not-
happens. So stop.
Yeah.
These are, because it happened in Bolero, right? They lost their first tap room.
There was a whole down in New Jersey. There's a whole Press of Atlantic City recap of all the New Jersey breweries that did April Fool's jokes. So it was a good thing.
Oh, was there?
There was a lot of them.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I have stayed off social media today because April Fools. It's just not April Fools that I haven't stayed off. It's just I stayed off because of April Fools, because just the shenanigans. It's like, we've all heard it. And then again, all of your friends, like how many people posted up that they were pregnant? You're in your 60s. Shut up.
I posted I was pregnant.
He does that every year, by the way. Yeah. So,
I didn't trust anything, even if it was like from like trusted news sources. I'm like,
legit.
oh, what?
I don't
country?
I didn't even bother posting on April Fool's Day because it's stupid. Unless you're going to post it, if you're going to post a joke, everybody's going to know it's a joke. Unless it's really good, you want to get it out there, and it's going to track.
Like
we were
like
gonna
Skittle Brown. Get it out there, right?
Yeah, get it out there. John and I were talking about. We were gonna post today that we are like the number one craft beer podcast in the country, but that's not entirely it's wrong, but it's not an April Fool's joke per se. And
You're number one in somebody's
decided
heart.
not
Damn
to.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Is in Brian Boak's heart. Actually,
There we go.
that's
Anyway.
probably it.
All
You could
right.
have posted like you're gonna be 30 minutes late coming on the show.
That's not a joke.
That happens. Anyway.
It's kind of our thing.
All right. All right. So we've said where you can find the beer. Obviously, we said some events that you're going to be at. We talked about, obviously, your Q4 is what you're looking for. Folks, follow these guys. The beer is fantastic. It really is.
It absolutely
I'm
is.
I'm not even blowing any smoke. The beer is fantastic.
So not for nothing, when the box arrived and I pulled out 5 beers, I'm like, holy shit, I got to drink 5 beers in the show.
Hold on.
I wish I had a 6.
That's all I got
wish I
left.
had
I'm having it right now.
Mine are all empty. I wish there was a 6th here.
I would open a 6th, though.
These,
And I got to be honest with you. Now, Dave and I
These-
have had 5 beers on the show before. But normally when we do it, it's either a Christmas big beer related or our big beer show for New Year's.
at the end of the year.
And that's usually at the point where Dave passes out or
Here's
I didn't really pass out. I was just hugging.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing, right? Like if you don't have good liquid, it doesn't matter all your niches, all your things, all your gimmicks, you're not going to make it. You got to have good liquid.
You got to have good liquid.
And that is the foremost
But-
for us, that the beer comes first.
But not for nothing. The introduction to the public for the beer is the packaging, right? It's so Justin. I'm going to give Justin kudos for what he's done with this packaging. It catches the eye. It makes you want to pull. I want this can. I want to see what's in it. kudos to Brian, because the liquid that's in this makes you go, "Oh, I want more of this shit." I have no idea what to give kudos to.
Somebody's got to
Chris
cook
for
the
here.
books.
Oh, there you go.
Chris is the glue between me and Brian.
The thing is, when you give kudos to a couple people in a brewery, and there's that other guy is doing so much work.
Chris is the
right.
Chris is the like, I'm going to talk you off the ledge so he doesn't get upset, and I'm going to talk him off the ledge so you don't get upset. Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of John's role in Coastal, where you've got the genius brewer and other people in there, and John's got to keep everything together because everybody else that works in the brewery, in most breweries. So Chris is the sanity. And everyone else is nuts, and he's got to reel everybody.
Great perspective.
And Chris does like the majority of our deliveries too. Chris delivers most of.
Listen, he's the one with the half
we
keg
all
on
do.
his
We all
shoulder.
do sales, right? We all cover.
I'm dragging it into an account.
We all do a different.
Oh, one on each shoulder.
Yeah,
Okay,
two
I
on
got
each
you,
shoulder,
Justin.
actually.
It's just
stacked up on his head.
It's one of these, and you're got to balance them. And you're
That's it, man. That's
leaning, but it works. You know?
Wow. So Chris is beefier than he looks on camera.
Oh, it's like from here up.
He's the beefiest vegan you've ever met.
I mean, he eats a lot of cheese. Come on now.
Well, he's
Oh,
vegetarian.
vegetarian.
Vegan.
That's
If he says
vegan.
vegan, now I was going to say because the beefiest vegan.
Which is a big difference because vegetarians don't have to ask.
He's
beef.
vegetarian. I
The beefiest vegan I've ever met is actually my co-host on the sports podcast. One of my two co-hosts on the sports podcast.
Wait a second.
No,
Pizza
hell
vegan?
no.
Oh God! There's no way you can get to that girth and be a vegan.
No, Harry Lugnuts. Harry
Harry's makes more sense. Oh God! Because if Pete was a vegan,
oh no,
he's lying.
I worked in radio with Pete 25 years ago, and yeah, I like when we closed the station that we worked at. He ate more pepperoni pizza than I did, so he's not a vegan. So.
Okay, you've seen him eat a whole
piece,
right?
It's like we don't have this without Brian, right? He makes the beer, and it's just high quality liquid that you just want to drink more and more and more of. And then we have the packaging and the advertising and the marketing and all that. And then we have Chris, and he's done it all. He's already been through it. He's been the biggest brewery in New Jersey. He was the 10th brewery in New Jersey. All that, and he's like the glue that keeps us together. So.
There you go.
And who else would make the TikToks?
And who else would make the TikToks? Rod said it. Who else would make the TikToks?
Yeah. If you don't follow TikTok, follow TikTok.
You don't follow TikTok, and you don't follow these guys, and you don't follow Rod.
But it's a Chinese. It's a Chinese.
Not after this week. Apparently, apparently not.
Dave, you have not looked at our TikToks yet. Trust me.
Follow.
I gotta look at the TikToks.
Follow us on all the social medias.
And you're right.
Tell everybody where to find you. Tell everybody where to find you.
Wander Back Beer, except for TikTok, because my first account at Wander Back Beer got banned. So we're at Wander Back.
Oh, that's got to be a story.
It's a really bad story, but it got banned.
What did you do?
What did you do?
So at Wander Back Beerworks on TikToks, and the same video that I got banned for is still up on Wander Back Beerworks. It's nothing good. They said it was too low quality for their platform.
Oh my God.
Really? It was low quality.
Got me banned.
Oh my God.
Listen, John and Dave, think about your favorite 1980s movie. And then incorporate it into 2024, 2025 beer. And that's what you get for TikTok from us.
There you go. I love it. I'm following right now.
We've already mentioned my favorite 80s movie, and that may have had Rucker Howard.
No.
Unfortunately,
Running Man's not in there. But
my favorite 1980s movies. My favorite 1980s movies there's two comedies and one not so comedy.
What are they? Go ahead. What are they?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, please. My top three: Caddyshack, Fletch, and Die Hard.
All right, not there yet. But how about The Warrior?
Die Hard's there.
Oh, Die Hard's there.
The Warrior.
Yes, Die Hard is there for Christmas. Yeah. The Warriors, and the
I mean, I can't give you a list of about 50 80s movies, but those are my top 3.
Did someone say Running Man? Who said Running Man?
No one said
Justin,
Running Man.
You did.
We don't have Running Man yet.
Max
Chris.
Power just said Running Man. There you go.
We don't have Running Man yet.
I want
We will.
You will.
Oh yeah, that's why I said.
All right.
There's got to be a Running Man reference
Somewhere in
here
there, you
coming
go. And at some point, you're going to have to do a label with Lisa playing saxophone on it. That's all I know.
No. It'll be just her hair splits, and you'll understand what it is.
Oh, there you go. But done in either like Bauhaus, a Bauhaus.
Yes.
There you go. But I really, really do expect to see that sofa pattern.
You put that. I'm not even kidding you, because I'm a huge Scotch ale guy, and Dave loves them too. You put that pattern on a Scotch ale, and you do a Scotch ale.
We're buying a shit ton of it.
Just me and Dave are buying a shit ton of it.
Scotchtoberfest.
Done.
No,
Scotch,
we're
like
doing.
that.
I'm not going there. I'm stopping right
No.
now.
Go there. Please go there.
October Fiesta.
Oh my God.
And you could have released that in May?
No, in Oktoberfest for October Fiesta in Vineland.
There you go.
Okay.
So is it going to be a Mexican lager, or is it going to be a fest beer or a Märzen?
It's got to be a Scotch ale.
It's a Scotch ale. So it means nothing to any of those what it refers to. It's just which is
and we
genius.
Have 2
which is
consumers
genius.
for Scotch ale.
John, we have a fest beer. It's a golden lager that Brian just crushed. Like it's awesome. So if you didn't have it this year, last year you'll get it this year for sure.
All right, awesome. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Want to get through the summer first, and by the time we get the fest beers, I'll be through 2 weddings, so that's a good thing. So, yeah,
he won't be able to.
You might have to give me one of them.
I'll have to
First
spot
one's
free. You just guys turned crap. I like that.
We'll work something out. There you go. Anyway, all right, guys, let's wrap up the show. Any last words before we sign off? You want to tell everybody?
Beer to share.
Beer to share. There you go.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Jersey Fresh.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
No, thanks
Look,
for coming
seriously, anything these guys do, we'll post up on. We'll share on our socials.
Beer
to share. 100%. Hashtag. Is that a hashtag on everything you do? Hashtag beer to share.
Mostly, yeah.
Done. Absolutely. There you go.
Nice.
All right.
Under 1,000 posts with that hashtag.
Yeah, well,
Under
give it time.
posts.
They'll be over.
So it could be that could be 3. It could be 922.
Exactly. Doesn't matter. You'll do it. So there you go. All right. All right. On that note, we will wrap up the show for today. I want to thank everybody for watching, and for those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website, www.logroom.com. That's LAGERROM.com. And please remember, like us and follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and of course our YouTube channel. All of them are at The Log Room. Remember, we go live with a video podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X every Tuesday night around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for, it's loose. And
Really?
And for those of you who just want to listen to the audio podcast, you can do so on our audio host Spreaker, as well as anywhere you can find audio podcasts. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one or more of those feeds, and you will never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic. This was a great show. It's very rare. It does happen, but it's very rare we go over 3 hours. So
holy crap.
So thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh my God,
exactly.
I'm in trouble.
Oh my. And I'm still gonna eat dinner.
And we're all in the same time zone.
Yes, we are. We're all there you go. Anyway, thanks.
Oh, in 2 weeks I won't be.
Yes, you will. You're going.
I can't
There you
wait.
go. Anyway, have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Drink a lot of beer, but drink responsibly. And we will talk to you soon, folks. Take care, guys. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
I would cheers you, but I drank everything.
That's awesome.
Good.
Don't sign off. We'll talk to you for a couple minutes before we talk.
Oh, actually, you know what?
There you
Go Phils.
Cheers, guys.